Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Chat going crazy. I can't hear a thing, but we live anyway. F it, we ball anyway. F it, we ball anyway. Stream crash, I'm live all day. View count low, don't matter, stay. Talk my talk, I pay my way. F it, we ball, no shame. Could that else don't make it a game? Like spike hits, still hit play. F it, we ball anyway. OBS tweaking, drop frames, spiking, mic sound fried, but the bit's still hitting. Chat scroll slow, but I'm still riffing. Turn one joke to a whole act mission. Yeah, I trip, but I spin it to gold. Dead string, nah, that's content I mold. Talking nonsense, loud and bold. If it's dumb but it works, then it's sold. I ain't waiting for the perfect night. Stuff makes moments hit just right. If it breaks, we laugh, we ride. Turn every miss to a highlight. F it, we ball anyway. F it, we ball anyway. Stream crash, I'm live all day. View count low, don't matter, stay. Talk my talk, I pay my way.
Hey, what's going on, Josie?
We ball anyway. Yeah, I see the numbers, yeah, I see that down. But I flip that script when I bug out loud. Did the whole bit just to crash it down. Then I run it back when the clip goes round. No script, just vibes, just chaos talk. One dumb thought turn marathon. If it's awkward, good, that's the spark. That's a lane that I built from the dark. Bad stream, all that's law now. Every fail, get a roar now. If it's weird, we explore now. Turn it out to a war cry. We ball anyway. No plan, just hit go live and play. Win or lose, I'm here to stay. We ball anyway. We ball okay. Every O just skills a wave. Say it loud, don't hesitate. We ball anyway.
Lights on, speakers blown, late again, but not alone. Turn it up, let it bite, we're not wrong, just loud tonight. Heartbeat sing to the noise, no rewind, no pause. Don't blink, don't go anywhere, we're almost live.
Thanks, Streambox. Thanks, Stream Elements bot in YouTube. What would I do without you giving me the freaking documentation to set it up every single time? My lord.
Red lines, crack screen glow, static buzz in stereo. Handshake, count it down, hit the switch, we're coming around. Don't blink, don't go anywhere, we're almost live, I swear. If you hear this, you're right on time. The stream's starting soon on the air right now. On the air right now. Starting soon.
Alrighty.
Starting
Happy Friday. Give me one sec. One sec.
Lights on.
No, we don't need to play the same song twice. Okay. 3, a 2, a 1. But bam, hello, happy Friday. That is, well, it's Friday like 99% of where anyone would be chatting. Happy Friday. I hope your Friday is going well. I keep planning to like do stuff and like, you know, mix it up and do like a just chatting like show stream on Fridays. But then I get lazy like halfway through and I really just don't put the work into it that I should. But that's okay. I think today we are going to be vibing, doing some Zenless Zone Zero. I'm going to go through, I'm going to kind of try to like get a little bit more into the story because 2.8 comes out soon, which is like one of the bigger patches, right? As we approach 3.0, we got some new characters coming in. We got a bunch of stuff happening. And honestly, if I fall behind, I'm not going to want to catch up. Also, like, I spent a ton of I spent some money on pulls that I probably shouldn't have. My character list has grown by a couple. Right? I got Sissia, right? I ended up pulling Sissia and then I was like, "Oh man, you know, I really like Sissia. Oh, who's her best? like her best partner right now. Her best partner is freaking Seed, who is also on the banner. So I pulled for Seed, and I pulled for her W engine, which was pretty bad. I lost like every 50-50, man. It was so bad. Like, I just, oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. But today we are going to go through. We are going to go and try to get this the story part kind of like churned out, and you know, just kind of get ourselves into a very good spot where we can like hopefully just go in and do the story and not have to worry about anything else. So I think I'm going to start up right now, and then we'll go from there.
System message. Maintenance of the HDD database is complete. Redundant data cleanup progress is at 99.8%. Connection testing is now available.
It sounds like our audio's still a little low through the stream. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. Hopefully that fixes it.
Finally. If I hadn't seen Senior Yinhu sighing over the electricity bill lately, I would have thought Fairy had been asleep these past few days.
With Fairy's help, you run a new connection test with the HDD.
Screening redundant data. Screening complete. Current cleanup progress, 85.1%.
Huh? Didn't Fairy say the redundant data was almost cleared? So why is it that after the connection test, it suddenly...
Are we having a point where Fairy's just like
Don't
failing?
tell me I caused it.
Uh-oh.
Based on current data, it appears the recent actions of the creator have caused ether activity fluctuations in Hollow 0 and the 6th grade hollows. Some of the HDD's calculation data from these hollows has become invalid.
Let's do this.
During the connection test, the system automatically recalculated everything, resulting in redundant data buildup.
This explanation sounds a lot more reasonable.
Do I
than
like
me
dogs or
secretly
cats
stuffing
more?
redundant
I
data
like
into the
both.
HDD system. Seems like we won't be able to take any hollow commissions today. So let's do something else for now. And since Gilded Carrot Day is right around the corner, nothing crazy should happen. Let's just relax for a while.
Wise, don't say things like that just yet. Every time someone says that, something major suddenly happens.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I haven't really heard.
It's
We haven't heard
Jane.
from Jane in like ever, right?
Good morning, managers. Are you two still in Wi-Fi these days?
I have no memory of ever telling you we were in Wi-Fi, but yes, Wise and I are still living at Swabian Temple for now.
Oh dear. Looks like my timing couldn't be worse.
Just say what you need.
Jane, you're a top-tier VIP member at the video store. You don't have to be polite with us.
All right then, I'll keep it short. If it works for you two, I'll stop by the video store tomorrow night. I have a special commission issued by a certain rapidly rising individual from public security, and it needs to be delivered to Phaethon. It's a special case, so I'll need you both to coordinate quickly.
Phaethon? Public security? Why are you suddenly talking about all these things we've never discussed before?
Oh, right, because I guess Jane technically doesn't know that we're
I
Phaethon.
understand your concerns. To be honest, the client didn't tell me the reason for commissioning you two directly. But with Gilded Carrot Day coming up...
All right, we could skip a little bit further.
So public security's after an intelligent entity suspect. If I remember correctly,
You mean Belle's eyes?
I really thought we could just keep quietly playing our roles as refined video store managers and the loyal customer. But look at us, already talking about commissions.
Master, I've detected mentions of intelligent entity and intelligent construct in your conversation. I've compiled the relevant data for you. Would you like to read it now? Yeah, I mean, we might as well read Fairy's info. I know what an intelligent... I guess this is just refreshing us what the AIs are. What's an intelligent entity? Intelligent entities, also known as intelligent data constructs or artificial intelligence, are by standard definition intelligent units that exist in cyber form of data. Running diagnostics, issue identified as signal interference caused by memory corruption interference cleared. I gather the following supplemental information. Intelligent entities can also undergo the forbidden fruit test with their logic core. As long as they pass the test, they are officially recognized by city administration and be granted the same autonomy as other humans. Did she pass the test? Remember, the forbidden fruit test is only designed for ordinary intelligent entities and certainly does not apply to your AI assistant. I kind of want to look up what the forbidden fruit test actually is. Well, in terms, an intelligent construct refers to a humanoid machine equipped with a logic core that has passed the forbidden fruit test. They are officially recognized as construct citizens of New Eridu. Under normal circumstances, they can be referred to as construct citizens. Got it. Affirmative. The agent's masters worked with Public Security Officer Qingyi, Bangwei, Billy, and others all fall under the category of intelligent constructs. Alright, well, I guess we're good. Alright, so
Juniors, why are you two holed up in your room again? I've got something fun to share with you.
Dude, I wonder where Fufu's gonna take us. Hello,
Good morning,
Fufu.
Senior Fufu. What's the fun news?
Shifu said that because of Xiaoguang, this year's lighting ceremony will be held at Phylum Heights. Instead of having Bangbu light the year light like before, this year's organizers want to invite us as guests to do it with our mystic techniques. And rumor has it, Cersei is making her comeback at this very ceremony. I've never seen her perform live before.
Oh, I guess this is a new musical artist that we haven't heard about.
I know, right? So, even though it's... Anyway, with something this big going down, there's no way I'm not bringing my precious juniors along. I came to the... After all, the lighting ceremony's being broadcast citywide, so we need to practice. You guys don't have anything else going on, right?
Well, we do
Looks
have
like
something,
we're
right?
going to disappoint you, Senior Fufu. Belle and I...
Do you every gilded carrot day, junioring...
Honestly, I'm kind of glad that we're going back to the main city. Right?
Otherwise, you'll miss out. But I heard the lucky money in what? Junior Belle.
Oh. Dude, Belle ruined the surprise. You pack up your stuff and head back to the 6th Street with Belle, only to get accosted by 18 the second you walk in. After promising over and over you'd run the video store properly and wouldn't disappear for ages, you go back to your room and change out of your Young Kwai Summit disciple uniform. You quickly pack your things and rush back to the workshop, only to find that Belle and Fairy are already inside. Everything seems to have gone back to the way it was before going to Wi-Fi Peninsula. I'm kind of glad, dude. I missed our old setup.
Update. Maintenance on the HDD system database is complete. Redundant data cleanup is
Did it go down
87.
again?
If I'm remembering right...
Dude, I
this
feel like...
cleanup progress looks the same as before we left Swapian Temple.
I feel like Fairy has some, like, major stuff going on.
Notification. Unknown data interference detected. Cleanup progress
What is full force?
in full force mode. All of my computing power is routed into a single data power, and data usage will spike by 200%.
Run it in the background.
Transferred to background processing.
Oh, no.
During processing, I will plan your schedule. Based on past travel records from Master and Second Assistant.
All right, let's see what Fairy has for us. At some point, 18 pushed open the workshop door, impatiently waiting off to the side, trip planning on hold. As the guilty shop owner, you must hear out what the employee taking care of the shop has to say first. Master, if you're free, can you help me drop off this videotape at 404 on the corner?
Of course, 18. Just hand me the tape. As a responsible video store manager, I'll head out right away.
All right, let's see what we've got.
Looks like
Wise has already got a
plans
plan. Under mine.
before Jane arrives. Then that.
Roger that. Evaluating transfer confirm plan.
Huh? So my destination's still the same as Wise's? Fairy.
During routine information filtering, I noticed a rise in online posts mentioning 404 live music and Angels of Delusion.
Dude, I'm very excited
It
for
was a
the Angels of
reasonable
Delusion
conclusion.
stuff. Like,
A reasonable
I'm excited
conclusion.
that, well, hold on.
So when you said you were busy, you were actually keeping tabs on that little idol group from 404? Unlike me.
Hi, Lady
I
Kelpie, how are
hardly had
you?
time to
No
follow them
worries,
all.
no worries. Glad you stopped by. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in.
Negative. The strongest AI assistant in New Eridu remains fully dedicated to the Master's commissions and has never
But
been
Kelpie,
negligent.
here's this whole list of spoilers for you.
Oh, right. I'm just joking. But Fairy, you heard it too. Public security is searching for an illegal intelligent entity lurking in the city.
Belle, don't scare Fairy. She's always careful, and we've already reported to Qingyi, so there shouldn't be any problem. Besides, I think Fairy's recommendation is pretty good. Since we're free anyway, why don't we drop the tape?
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, honestly, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. You take the videotape that 18 asked you to bring to 404 and head out with Belle. Familiar route, unfamiliar destination.
I was
Hell
getting
yeah.
used to seeing 404 empty all the time. Never thought they'd manage to open before Gilded Carrot Day.
Think we might run into Suna and the others if we go now?
I think we barely know Suna at this point, right? I don't remember where it stacks up from one point to another. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's you two. You're friends of the Angels of Delusion and managers of that video store on the corner, right? We came for a walk and to drop off some tapes. Huh, that was quick. I thought it'd take a while. After all that little bang boom, the shop looked like it was really struggling when it was digging through those tapes. Well then, thanks for delivery. But according to 404's operating hours, we don't have any shows on at this time, so I'm afraid we can't offer any of our services. Oh, if you're looking for Suna and the others, go ahead. Aye, aye, Captain.
Wise, you're so slow. Hurry.
Over here's the drinks stand and rest area. This place is so hidden away, but it's a whole different world once you go downstairs.
Dude, I used to have, in my hometown, we used to have like a stage like this where like everything up above looked really like, you know, clean or whatever, but then when you used to go downstairs, and then like when you went downstairs, you would get to the point where like you would have like a musical show going on, like you'd have and everything else. Josie, you said in your opinion, who's the cutest character and who's your favorite character in this? I don't know. Cutest character.
Officer 148.
I don't know, because like as a guy, like saying stuff. All right, I know. Chels, thanks for redeeming first.
Standing by.
As a guy, right? Like choosing like a cute character or whatever is a little weird. You know what time it is? What time is it, Chels?
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Time to jingle the keys. All right, give me 1 second. I got to make sure that I still have the key picture. All right, 1 sec. 3, 2, 1. Where the heck is it? Oh, did I mess it up? I messed it up. 1 sec. 1 sec. Jingle, jingle. Time to jingle the keys. Chelsea, thank you for redeeming jingling the keys over on Twitch. Jingle, jingle. Jingling the keys. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. 3, 2, 1. Back to the game. I'd just have to say, if you have to tell me like who my favorite characters are in this game, I would say that like Sheng Guang has become like one of my favorites, and then my then like, you know, like my favorite has always been Zhu Yuan. Like I love Zhu Yuan so much. This character is no longer good, but Zhu Yuan's like always been like fantastic. Man, so the other day, I got story time. The other day I was talking to someone that I didn't really know that much, and they're like, oh, what type of games are you into? And I'm like, oh, I really like spectacle fighters, right? I really, really like spectacle fighters. And then, you know, this person's like, oh, yeah, like, what type do you like? I'm like, well, you know, like, I'm a huge fan of, like, Devil May Cry. You know, I played a bunch of Bayonetta when I was growing up, and, like, that was always fun. Right, like the let me do some cool combos, let me score up some points, let me kill some waves of enemies, but also like really like enjoy like the overall gameplay, right? So I went through and like, you know, I'm talking to them and they're like, oh yeah, like so what are you playing right now? I'm like, well, you know, besides playing like World of Warcraft or whatever, I'm like, I'm a huge fan of Zenless Zone Zero. And they go, oh, you like that Gooner game? And I'm like, I don't really know if it's that much of a Gooner game. And, like, you know, the person's like, well, it's definitely a Gooner game. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I don't really see it that way. I just really enjoy the gameplay. And then I had, like, flashbacks of Gooner stuff in this game. Right, so, like, number one thing is, like, this Jane outfit is definitely Gooner bait. Like, the Seed ultimate, I can't even show the Seed ultimate right now. But, like, all the stuff with, like, in, like, the menus and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't know, like, in the future, if I ever make this into a clip, I gotta insert the Seed Ultimate here. But man, dude, I see that stuff and I'm just like, all right, maybe I give up some leeway here. Maybe it is a Gooner game. But like, it's so hard because like the aesthetic is like not the Gooner aesthetic, but like, you know, like the modern retro, the modern 90s retro aesthetic is like so up my alley, dude. I'm just like so excited for it.
Is that Nangong's voice? Every step feels like as we go. La 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 la. Get the music back. No can do. It's almost Gilded Carrot Day. As they say, practice makes perfect.
Oh my lord, dude.
Stop that! I'm blacking out.
I can... One thing that... Oh.
Manager, I'm so sorry if I had my bad.
No worries.
Darling, I found those records you were talking about. Oh. Well now, who exactly do we
She's
have
cute.
here?
Who is she? I like her.
Sorry, managers. Letting you see things this chaotic
I-
is totally my failure as the leader of
Also, have you guys noticed? I don't know if anybody's really noticed, but like that scene was way higher quality than the other scenes that have been coming out. Like more like way Looney Tunes-esque, you know? Like felt like freaking insane how big it was.
That's right, Nangong. It was your failure. Ahem. As compensation, allow us to offer you 2 extremely sought-after tickets to the Gilded Carrot Day special show for the Delulu. This will be Angels of Delusion's first live performance, and tickets are
I was told my
practically
friend about
impossible to get
Pragmata and how they
right
know
now.
the idea. What it was because they play retro games, so that's sick. Is that a Tamagotchi? I think she is wearing a Tamagotchi, dude.
That's right. Impossible to get. Even though we, Angels of Delusion, are hosting the show, we can't give out tickets as we please. But since what happened just now was our fault...
I see. Well then, Belle and I will gladly accept your kindness.
Wise, how are you already in full-on holiday mode? What about that thing we were asked to handle?
Weren't we also like already having plans with everybody in Wi-Fi Summit for the holiday? I don't know.
Ah, so manager also has other business to attend to. Yeah, there is still something we need to deal with, so we might not be able to make it on the night of Gilded Carrot Day.
The girls deflate in an instant.
Aw, our tickets were returned so fast. I knew it. Bragging about how our tickets are impossible to get wasn't gonna work at all. Nobody wants them, even though they're free. I knew Nangong's lies never hold up long, but
That's
not
so
this
funny
quick.
that they're like it's their first live show. They're not that popular. They're going around saying, you know, this is an exclusive show. We're not allowed to give out many tickets. It's also sold out, so you better take these tickets and go ASAP.
nothing we can do, I guess. Oh, man. Wait a second. If everything goes smoothly, we should be able to wrap it up before...
Belle already surrendered. What else can I even say at this point? Since Belle's all for it, we'll try our best to make it.
How nice. Now your show's one step closer to being impossible to get.
I've been wondering, is this their
She's
instructor?
really like...
She looks a bit like...
I love her design on the
someone I
right.
know, but if it really was Lady Cersei, how could everyone stay so calm?
I don't remember who Lady Cersei
Right.
was.
I forgot. Miss Cecilia, they run the video store down the street called Random Play. They've helped us out before, and their store's doing pretty well too. The number of visitors they get just barely surpasses what we get on our fan page.
That's super funny. Nangong's just like, yeah, you know, they're pretty good. We're just slightly better, but they're pretty good.
Belle and I have
These
been
girls would
away,
fit
so
in
the
super well
Bamboo
with
have
streamer
been running
culture
the video
nowadays.
store. And
Turns out everyone here is equally rude. It's fine, really. Belle and Wise already know what we're like. So, can a barely noticed group like us with fewer fans than a niche video store seriously host a show?
niche video store, huh? In a way, I guess that means you're acknowledging our taste and our membership.
I don't know
This
if that's
ain't
what
exactly
she
small,
actually
right?
means, Josie, the god, the witch in Greek mythology. I don't think so.
That's right.
I mean,
Female members
might
really
share the
trust
same
us.
name, but it might
One
be
loyal
like,
member even topped up 500,000
it might be
days in one
just,
go.
you know, circumstantial.
500,000 Denny's? All of that would only cost Well, we didn't even add any costumes or promotion. It's
The money from the tickets should be enough, though, right?
If
Because it's
ticket
sold
sales
out.
go smoothly,
But, well, just like Nangong mentioned, this is our first ever in-person performance. If we fail, Angels of Delusion will be stuck on our online page, posting videos every day while counting a handful of views.
Dude, she's just like me, for real, for real.
Suna, pull yourself together. Your new song's pretty much done, right? Let's give it a...
Belle and I probably can't offer much advice on the music, but we're
That... Aw, but it's so good! Nangong didn't even get through the whole song. Oh, okay. I need to make some preparations. I can't...
I feel like Suna's like the talented one, while the other two are like, while they're good, they're
Suna's
not
still
like the
getting
best.
ready. Nangong and Arya seem to be chatting about something. I'll go listen to them.
There used to be a concert place that we used to go to when I was in like college, and essentially the whole gimmick was that it was like 3 parts, so you'd have like stages broke up into like 3 sides with like soundproofing walls between the others. So like you'd be like, well, how do you hear one stage over the other stage? And then like the answer was that you walked there and then they just played louder than the other stages.
We've already made it this far. You two can't back down now. Besides, this is advice from the wishing sprite we're talking about.
The wishing sprite.
I know! I'm really looking forward to finishing the show with everyone.
Yeah, don't you like it, Chels? 404 Era is a really good name for a concert hall.
Manage...
Let's tell a joke to lighten the mood.
You seemed a bit troubled just now, so I came to see if you needed any help. After all, as the manager, I've picked up quite a bit of experience running random play. So
Wait,
I
how
can
is this
offer
telling a
few
joke?
Pointers on...
Says the manager who's never worked the front desk and leaves tape sorting and restocking. If we're talking about why business has been slow lately...
Wow. I always thought the little issues Angels of Delusion had were just because the 3 of us spent so much time together. Cause, you know, a little friction is hard to avoid. But now that I see it, a duo doesn't seem all that harmonious either.
It's not that we don't get along.
I don't understand. How is this a joke?
And
Alright. Well, since the manager...
honestly, it's just that we've never performed in front of a live audience before. We've only ever posted videos online. A live performance means being up close with our fans.
Arya, you look great.
You're a natural performer, Arya, and I'm sure you'll look pretty up on stage. Are you feeling a bit worried because you've never done a live show before?
No, I'm not that great. What I mean is, sometimes I really do doubt whether I'm someone who can stand on stage in front of everyone.
Arya!
I'm just...
Dude, who is pinging me like 40 times? Okay, got it.
Oh, please! If even you don't have the confidence to get up on stage, after all, even if no one's seen you in person, everyone's heard your voice.
Now that you put it that way, yeah. Ever since we first met Arya, I've felt like her voice sounded really familiar.
Are they aware that Arya's a robot? Probably not yet.
It really sounds like that singer who used to be the talk of the whole city, right?
She's thinking Miss Cecilia's face, Arya's voice, there's a trace of Cersei in both. Is it really just a coincidence? But Arya doesn't look encouraged by those words at all.
That was a long time ago.
Suna's voice comes from the microphone nearby.
Anyway, let's go see how Suna's doing. I really want to hear the rest of that song.
Just listening might be boring. How about joining in? Get into the rhythm, hit the right beats, and you'll feel the pulse of the song. Okay. Are we going to be playing like a mini game? Oh, yeah. Oh, we are playing Hold on, are we doing a rhythm game section? Let's go. Okay, screen calibration. Oh, man. All right, let's do it. What? No, wait. I didn't do screen calibration. It just instantly exited out. Okay. During the live stream, follow the music's rhythm and hit the corresponding keys when the notes hit the area. Hit the right notes to boost your performance rate. Press any button on the left side. Okay, to hit the blue note. Okay. Hit anything on the right side to press the red note.
Delusion Field.
Okay. I thought we'd be getting a little bit more of a thing, but that's okay. I mean, I do like how they're doing stuff for... Okay, good tutorial. Now, when are we just playing Osu? Something's wrong with both. I can't quite put my finger on it. Give me a moment, Suna. Let me sort through this. Okay, if you have any ideas, make sure to tell me. The little angels aren't huddled together. Looks like they want to have their own ideas, but don't want to disturb each other's flow. I wouldn't want them mistaking my suggestions for instructions, but manager, if you're not too busy, would you stay for a bit longer and help be their sounding board? Okay. I mean, that's cute. All right, let's see what you got for me. How about you help us brainstorm some ideas for Suna? Truth is, when it comes to arranging music, I know nothing, but if we're talking about the overall vibe, maybe I can help with that. Okay, tell us about... actually, while Suna was performing, I was already thinking about the choreography for the song. Positioning, holding hands, floating wave-like movements. I want to express the emotions from Suna's composition through dance, but it feels like it's missing something. How about you just tell me what you've heard in that piece just now? Ordinary but vibrant everyday life. It's like a brook shimmering under the moonlight. Not a bad melody at all, but just after listening to it, it feels like it's missing something. How about we keep the vibe going while making sure we get a hold of the audience's attention? A few bouncy skips. After that discussion just now, count me as a hardcore supporter of your taste in music from this... Are you saying that my taste in music's bad? Just because I listen to yodeling the oldies, okay, does not mean my taste is bad. Manager, you heard it too, right? Suna's new song for Gilded Carrot Day is so good. But as the finisher for our debut show, it definitely needs some polish. I don't have any ideas, so can you help me brainstorm? Oh, and manager, when you hear the name Angels of Delusion, what performance do you expect? Eccentric, lively, and imaginative. I mean... Look, here's the thing, right? You could have strict like precision and synchronity, strict synchronity. Whatever, the first one. I don't care. You're right, we're the Angels of Delusion, and the world we show our audience should totally have that dreamy vibe to it. Don't get me wrong, I love the vibe with Suna's composition, strumming her guitar and just letting out the story flow, but our finale can't be complete without the taste of dreamy delusion. Okay. What kind of topics go well with the crowd showing up for the Karate night? It's aspirations for a new year, let's be real honest. You've noticed it too, right, manager? A lot of Delulus are pretty unique, and what they're all hoping for from Gilded Karate isn't exactly typical either. Actually, it's like a mutual understanding, you know, as our dear composer and the soul of Angels the Delusion, Suna's pretty unique too. Sure, she usually seems all sweet and gentle, always getting shy, but when I heard her say, when I get nervous, I just want to find a crack in the ground and shove the entire audience in there, that totally freaked me out back then. I'm not sure if it's because she's nervous for our debut, but from what I can tell, Suna hasn't let her usual style shine through this song. It's your debut. You guys should show the world your unique style. Like, here's the thing, right? It's like, oh, do you want to do it? Do you want to play it safe, or do you want to go all in? The answer is to go all in. It's your debut. It'd be different if it was like their 4th time going out, but like, come on. That's exactly what I was thinking. But honestly, without you backing me up, I wouldn't have the guts to tell Suna. Anyway, thanks for the talk, manager. As Angels of Delusions, we don't want to clip our own wings, even if what we're playing is a discordant note. As long as it's something y'all vibe with, it's guaranteed to be good. Alright, Suna, what do you got for me? By the way, the bang boos for the Angels of Delusion are very cute. With like the pink. Like they are like clearly like big fans. Like they're called like the biggest fan for a reason, right? And it's not just because they're round. Manager, good thing you're here. I wanted to ask, what do you think? Anything in the song that needs tweak or polish? I mainly handle the composition, so if you got feedback on other stuff, okay. Why don't you tell me inspirations for the composition? My original idea was to write a slice of life kind of song, one that captures these ordinary yet bright moments we as angels. Actually, it's very cute to do like a slice of life type of thing. I think that's awesome. But this rhythm right now, it's a bit too plain. Like, it doesn't grab the audience's attention at all. Then how about we highlight everyday life is meant to be plain and simple. Then how about we highlight the brightest moments of everyday life? Honestly, if you're like, well, look, I want to do something that talks about everyday life being... Hold on, I'm sorry. So my ADHD just kicked in. Do you guys see the banner in the background that says 404 error? And then it's a frowny face that says, oops, there's no performance at this time. But yeah, we need to encourage her to not just be normal. We need to, like, you need something that's unique, right? Because if you just have a song that's like, you want highs and lows to your song. If you have something that just drowns on, like, forever, it feels the worst. True, all kinds of emotions ripple through our ordinary everyday life, like dipping your hand in a stream and feeling the occasional nibble of a curious little fish. Is that something that happens to a lot of people? Do people put their fingers in streams only to find things nibbling on it? But how do I get the audience to resonate with that? The rhythm. I could add some little adjustments to the original rhythm, making it more lively and let the audience feel the pulse beneath the palm. The calm. Ah, thanks for the tip, manager. Inspiration is struck. I won't keep you then. That's true. Nangwang, Aria, thanks to the manager's help, I've got ideas for revisions. No big changes. Mostly just tweaking the rhythm and flow. Okay. Nangwang, you can't look at me like I'm a scaredy cat again, aren't you? Okay. I'm like fast forwarding a little bit. Alright. Press things on both sides simultaneously to hit it. Understood.
Falling into Delusion Field.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, my nose was itchy. I wonder how much your choices affect, like, what's going on stage. Okay. I mean, not terrible.
Manager, your cheering lines up perfectly with Suna's beat. Maybe next time you could join Suna for my vocal class?
So you're the vocal coach for Angels of Delusion. When I get the chance,
I
I'll swing
think-
by and pick up a few tips from you.
I think, like, in overall, when you get to choose these options for the game, I feel like choosing, like, the coward ones. Chelsea, you didn't see shit.
Always welcome. So, what about the other manager? What do you think of Suna's song?
I may not know much about music, but when I heard this song, it filled me with hope.
All right, what do we got?
Thank you for saying that.
Really?
I'm fast forwarding just a little bit.
Nice work, Suna. Gong.
I can back that up. Suna said
All right, everyone loves Suna's song. And if we want more people to hear it, we should start thinking about the Gilded Carrot Day performance.
Suna just said that we'll need about 500,000 dennies to prepare for the show, right?
Is it Nangguang Yu?
If I'm not mistaken, the lottery ticket I bought is about to be drawn.
Oh,
The
I
top
did
prize
this.
is
Didn't I
something
do
like
this already?
500,000 dennies.
Oh no, this was something different.
What if you happen to... Then you'd have an extra 500... Gong, you fool! I know you've always been super...
Is she just saying that she's gonna win the lottery and that's gonna
Right.
fund everything?
I feel like Nangong meant she'd spend the winnings on the show. But it's all right. We've still got all the...
it's gonna take a while to sell all of them. But I just asked the Wishing Sprite. It recommended a holo commission to me, and the commission fee happens...
The Wishing Sprite. Arya's mentioned it a few times.
Wait, is the wishing
Sounds just
sprite
like
an
the kind of
AI?
fairy tale a
Is the
little girl would
wishing
believe in.
sprite fairy? I think the wishing sprite's probably
Still,
fairy.
This commission means heading into a hollow.
But that's you...
If I take the commission, Nangong and Suna can handle the prep work I was supposed to do. Then the reward should count as the... And when I'm back from the commission, you should be finished with the prep work, and we can all...
That actually does... Arya, you just happened to get a 500,000 denny commission?
let me see. It's pretty far.
Arya,
Huh?
I heard there's a shop called Yum Chasin in Phylum
No,
Heights.
we're going back to
Desserts
Ifei
there
Heights,
are
dude, or
really
Falum
unique.
Heights, dude. I want to
wanna
be
try
done with
some.
it.
Since when did you get this fixated on...
Arya, you think my face is too round, so you won't take me out for dessert.
No. You're the one who...
Poor Suna. Abandoned by
Nangguang's such a troll, dude.
Nangong!
Nangong,
Now's
whatever.
not the time to make things worse.
So are you taking me to Phylum Heights or not?
I never said I wouldn't take you. We've done simple holo commission. I just thought if we both go, all the tickets sell.
Don't worry,
Perfect. Suna and Arya take the commission while Miss Cecilia and I handle the show prep and tickets. When both sides are done, the three of us...
Yeah, some of the tickets need to be handed to our friends, and
since tomorrow's plans are all set, should...
Okay!
It's cute because they're like high school girls acting like
Managers,
high school
there's
girls,
something
right?
I need
Like
to ask you.
the idea is
Could
that
you
they're
come with me
it's
for a moment?
I don't know. All right, let's see what Cecilia has to say.
Managers, there's something I'd
All
like
right,
to
Chelsea,
ask
have
of you
fun.
both.
There's no need to be polite, Miss Cecilia. Just tell us what you need.
right. But honestly, Wise and I don't really know much about music.
You two are being too humble. But what it's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Belle and I are pretty familiar with the territory.
Well, Fairies one,
Just leave it
right?
to
We
us.
know. I don't remember the name of the second one that
Another
we met.
intelligent entity issue.
Great. If you ever need anything,
Still mulling over Cecilia's words, you hear the notification from her phone. She takes one look at the message and frowns.
Sorry, I need to step away for a moment. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, all right?
Cecilia blinks. You've only met her once, yet sometimes it feels as if she can see straight through people. So is she really that former superstar or not?
Wise, maybe you should ask the angel. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
Well, you just want to go home early and rot in bed after traveling all day. Fine, you can head back first.
Dude, I want to talk about how dangerous bed rotting is. I was in the middle of doing nothing. Like, I was taking a nap today, right? And then I fell down a rabbit hole. I, like, napped for 10 minutes. Then I was trying to figure out what I was streaming today. And then I just fell down a rabbit hole of just watching video after video after video. And I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck here forever. And then before you know it, like an hour and a half was gone.
Oh, alright. Wait, maybe I should be more into...
Alright, let's check. What do you guys got for me?
What do we do? Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like, you can't say that! Every Delulu is a precious listener to us! If you go off-key on stage because you're too nervous, forget it. I'm afraid asking Arya won't help you. Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of...
Oh, that's funny. That they caught you out just like that, dude?
I actually wanted to ask, does Arya chat with the wishing sprite often?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were... Alright, I'll stop teasing you. Arya's connection with the wishing sprite... It goes back to when we were trainees at that. Ever since then, whenever Arya ran into... Oh, I remember. It was pretty don't know. That's something only Arya...
I thought it was just the client's username. Now it sounds more like some...
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nonggong ever humbly
Dude,
asked for
Suna has
advice?
that... Oh
Or
my
actually
god.
listen to someone else's opinion. That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my... That one doesn't count. Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters. But Arya seems to get along really... Miss Cecilia probably heard about that commission and worried Arya might trust the wishing sprite to blunt... Huh? No way. Then why wouldn't Miss... Because the two of them seem to be lacking mutual honesty.
Dude,
Unfortunately for
Nangong
the
just,
both of
like,
them,
speaks
they
directly
forgot
from the
about
hip.
Suna's
No
virtue.
punches pulled whatsoever.
My virtue? I guess I am. Yeah, if you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the wishing sprite has been a dependent. But its taste in music is pretty. Thanks, one. If you're curious about the wishing sprite manager, you can ask Arya. As for the commission, Arya and Suna.
Okay, I mean, look, if it's just normal ethereals that they're taking out, it's
don't
not a
see
huge
Arya
deal.
anywhere.
But what's the...
Did she go upstairs?
What's, like, the... It seems, like, very lucky that there just happens to be a commission for the exact amount of money that they need.
Audience, perform. This is really important for Angels. Manager, sorry, I was spacing. You wanted to talk to me?
About the wishing
Oh.
sprite.
I just heard you mention a commission from the Hollows are dangerous places.
Oh, so I actually often, since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to
Hold on, I
find
gotta-
other ways to earn Denny's if we wanted to keep making...
Ban this person. Give me 1 sec. Banned. Easy peasy. Account created 5 hours ago. Crazy.
And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable, so I'm sure we'll earn the commission fee.
Does it advise you a lot?
Alright, are you telling me that there's a voice in your head?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend, a gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this.
On a lighthouse with nothing but the breeze, a lost construct girl once asked her wishing sprite.
Wishing sprite. I got a chance to let all of New Eridu hear my singing, but I can't reveal my name. What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name? My voice, of course. Then there's nothing to hesitate.
In a quiet corner of a bustling plaza, a hesitant construct girl once asked her wishing sprite.
Wishing sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. if I join, I'll have to do more.
Oh no, they're asking Siri, dude.
There is no evidence that a song's impact is diminished by the performance that accompanies it. Oh, I want to give it a try with them. I know we can bring joyful delusions to...
In the studio with only her left, a disappointing construct girl once again asked her wishing sprite.
Wishing sprite, wishing sprite. We've posted so many videos, but it feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances. Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is... Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener.
I mean, I get it. I understand what they're... The wishing sprite is like trying to be like, oh, just like make yourself
You mean
unignorable.
Go to the listeners, but... Alright. I'll try harder. Maybe.
Arya played only a few recordings, but and you finished them listening to them in no time.
So the wishing sprite actually is a gently guiding friend, though that tone feels strangely familiar. But an intelligent entity this kind and patient shouldn't be the one public security is after.
I mean, I'm telling you, I think that one's Fairy. Unironically think it's Fairy.
Either way, still need to stay alert. The intelligent entity that can drive constructs out of control might be exactly the type that's good at pretend, but there's no evidence right now.
See? The wishing sprite...
Right. It does sound pretty reliable. I'd probably trust it too. But you still need to be careful when you're doing the...
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day.
That's all we have on the wishing sprite for now. It's great Arya was upfront about everything, so I didn't end up going home empty-handed today. Better head back to talk with Belle. Alright, what do we got? It's already late. What's Evelyn doing here? Is Astra here too? Without hesitating, you hear a knock-knock notification sound play from the phone. Am I going to get a text from Astra? Wise, what do you do lurking around the 404 entrance? You can already see Eve in my ride. What are you waiting for? Go over here. Sure. You know what? Let's be a little bit of a simp. As you wish, my superstar. I'm on a tight schedule here, so now's not the time to mess around. Hurry over. I got someone impressive to introduce you to. Dude, Astra's whole thing was very, very cool. I liked it a lot. Alright, let's go, Evelyn. What do you got? Good evening, manager. Perfect timing. On the way over, Miss Yao was wondering if we'd run into you. Before you can retreat, the cool-striking bodyguard shoves you straight into the car.
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Wise. This must be fate.
Do you know each other?
We're very close.
I'm very close friends with Astra. But
Dude,
Miss
Astra's
Cecilia,
storyline was
do
great.
you two know each other as
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time.
Astra.
Even Wise, who isn't really in the loop about these things, must have heard it back then. Cersei.
So it really is you. No wonder there's been buzz on internet lately about you making a comeback.
You know what?
Hold on.
From my experience,
Never mind, we're good. We're good. We're good.
every time I bump into the manager, the manager is a very reliable friend. He's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day.
Yeah, that's true. Every time we do
Besides, he
Gilded
already
Carrot
knows the
Day,
girls pretty
it's
well,
like
right?
it's like a music thing, isn't it?
Maybe he's the one who can help you
But honestly, it's not really a nod in my... The reason I retired is simple. Maybe it was the PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a... I'm sorry,
I see.
Dude, I feel real bad skipping
So
over her
what
talking
happened
about
after
why
that?
she can't perform her songs anymore and why she has like PTSD. I like press the button, I'm just like, next!
We found Arya. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last... Anyway, without the Hollow disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be... New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double. Even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. nor does it need a...
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony.
Yes.
All right then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
It is kind of crazy that we are getting to the point where intelligent constructs are just are actually going insane.
Intelligent construct citizens injuring people after going out of control? I've heard a few things that might be connected to a rogue intelligent entity, but
Whoa, so that's what's really going... No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
I don't know, man. Have you met people that dislike robots? They're extremely racist towards robots.
No, they wouldn't.
They go, get that clanker out of here.
After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And alright, if you're not going to be there, there's no point it's getting late. Wise lives on this street.
Wait. Manager, over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed. But no matter what.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, and about that wishing sprite you were worried about.
Thank you, Wise.
Being escorted back to the video store by all three of them feels a bit excessive. The luxurious ride carrying a star-studded group slowly rolls through the narrow paths of 6th Street. Luckily, Evelyn's driving skills are flawless, and you reach your destination in no time. That poor limo really had to work for it. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, Belle, what do you got for me?
Wise, why are you back so late? It's almost time for the meetup with Jane. I thought...
You left me to take care of everything alone. But about the wishing sprite, Aria was actually very honest. I only took a little longer because...
You ran into Astra?
You spend quite a bit of time recounting everything to Belle, Cecilia, Aria, the wishing sprite, Astra, and the Gilded Carrot Day lighting ceremony. As expected, she ends up wearing the same expression Fairy gets when she's experiencing data overload.
I see. Look, but this wishing sprite.
You and Belle, oh, okay. Hey, that's something that I like a lot. I like when a game just kind of gives you, confirmation, right? You kind of just give thumbs up to, people's theories.
Like a certain...
Affirmative.
What do you mean by affirmative?
Affirmative. Based on the speaking style and the conversation Master relayed, there is a decent...
So, what you're saying is that powerful intelligent entities all talk like that, Fairy?
That's not true, because we met one that doesn't speak like that.
Then, if the wishing sprite really is an advanced intelligent entity, do you have any relevant information?
Even if you don't have anything for now.
Negative. As an AI assistant, I always abide by the law and strictly follow new Eridu civil code. I do not and will not condone the unauthorized acquisition of
this
citizens' personal
seems a little
information or the
sketchy.
invasion of their privacy
This
in
doesn't
any
seem
form.
like what Fairy usually does.
That's quite an irrefutable privacy protection statement.
And let's not forget, but as her master, I've decided to
All right then.
Something
As
seems
the
a little up.
assistant manager, but counting the highly intelligent data entity Fairy sensed in Lock Spring before, plus the wishing sprite, is there even a connection between them?
Speaking of which, Fairy is being unusually strict about the...
You hear something outside the door. Is Jane here? I guarantee someone's been, I feel like someone's been tampering with Fairy.
Long time no see, managers. I already gave you the rundown over the phone. To spare you any surprises,
What kind of friend could possibly surprise Belle? Wait.
Oh, damn. I didn't know we met Sissia this early. The public security officer looks nothing like Zhu Yuan, Qing Yi, or the others. And why did she come? Why did she come from upstairs?
Are you two the owners of this place?
We're gonna auto this real quick.
What?
Let's get down to business, Sissia.
Huh? Oh,
Sissia. Keep saying Sissia. The odd specialist snaps out of her loop, spacing out, looks around, and makes a phone call. Clearly, this new public security officer is a little scared of Jane, but a Theron point of view shouldn't be the food chain between them.
sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone isn't me.
It's very funny that she's a snake and she's afraid of the rat Theron.
Greetings, Phaethon.
Okay.
I trust that Miss Jane Doe has already brought both my commission and my inept. Recently, there have been several incidents in the city where intelligent constructs have gone out of control and injured others. The culprit, a few days ago, an intelligent construct public security officer, was taken over by viral code and delivered a criminal threat to me, declaring that this year will be an unprecedented lighting ceremony for new Eridu.
From what you've relayed, these incidents don't have a definite connection. Why did public security
So,
decide to merge
I mean,
them
I
into
have a
one
general
case?
idea, but I think it gives a little bit of spoilers. Just because I've seen Arya's character before, but Arya being an artificial intelligence that exists, like maybe the fact that they're using her to take over or something like that.
The construct citizens who lost control earlier had almost no connection to one another.
They're probably just using whoever's in the spot for advantage.
But we discovered that while they were hijacked, they all displayed the same arrogant, mocking attitude.
If
Wait,
there
why'd
are
they
this
turn off
many
the filter on
similarities
the
among the victims,
voice line?
you've convinced me.
Judging by its personality traits, that's true. But in terms of capability, its mobility far surpasses anything we've seen from past. After some complications, our tech team finally, given Wi-Fi's unusual circumstances, I need a
You've said quite a lot, and besides, that suspicious wishing sprite, another strange coincidence. No matter
I
how
have
you
a
look
feeling
at
that
it,
they're gonna try to take over Arya.
Exactly. As proxies, we're used to the other side keeping things vague. But since the client is an honorable public official,
According to regulations, I won't refuse a lawful request from a citizen. But for the sake of your sleep tonight, Gilded Carrot Day is just around the corner, and time is tight. I need you two to thank you in advance for your...
The mysterious client hangs up. The case is clear enough now, and yet the client remains enigmatic. Before you can ask Jane anything, the case specialist suddenly lets out a stifled scream.
17 whole lines. He said 17 whole lines, all coming out of my phone. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
I don't know what the significance of 17 is. The case specialist who'd just been volunteered, offer the necessity, instructions, and support, suddenly takes off running. Jane is left behind, and just like the client earlier, she takes a deep breath.
That officer's subordinates tend to be a bit unconventional. I've passed along the commission. I have other duties to attend to. So, I'll leave you managers.
Whoa, what's this? And what's that?
watch out for the equipment in the room.
Well, now I know why they did the the Looney Tunes type stuff, because Sissia
Whoa.
is very animated and
Is
cartoonish.
this whole house really
Why does she keep asking about the house? What does that mean by that?
Miss Public Security Officer?
Public security officer? Huh? What I mean is, why are the two of you occupying 5 whole rooms on this street? And why are there so many screens? But with that many rooms, you really do need all these screens to keep an eye on everything.
This case specialist. What is going on with her? She doesn't seem aware at all that she's a public security officer.
She's very odd, dude.
Sorry about that, Miss Specialist. Well, here's the thing. As the case specialist responsible for this commission, I must confirm your level of cooperation and offer guidance you need.
She has a little baby snake like on her shoulder.
So now,
That's kind of
go make
that's
the
kind of
best bed in
crazy.
the house ready for me. If the commission gets delayed, you two unregistered crooks.
You mean you're staying here tonight?
But our place can't. I actually grew up in the. I finally managed to find a job on my own, only to be exploited by a terrifying evil boss, running around all day, and I don't even get time to eat a boiled egg.
All right, it's
And
cute.
Even you two, the prince and princess. Wait.
You lock eyes with Belle in a fierce stare down, and just like always, you end up losing again. Soft, tidy, warm little bed farewell for tonight.
What do you want me to say? Well, since we're hosting a public security case specialist, since Cecia's a girl, she should stay in your room.
That? So the room upstairs on the left is mine now? Then you two follow the plan we settled on and get some rest. The specialist will now retire.
She's
to
like,
her
it's
own
my room. I got the room, etc., etc. You swiftly catch Cecilia before she can sprint upstairs and arrange an early departure time with her tomorrow. For now, you'll make do in the workshop for tonight. It really has been a while. An aloof, enigmatic boss suddenly issues a commission while their subordinate, who acts something like a drifter, insists on staying at the innocent civilian's place. This is something like from a movie. Wait a second here. How long has she been lurking upstairs before she announced herself? She even knows that my room is on the left. Never thought there'd be a day where we'd be upgrading our home security system because of PubSec. Still, it doesn't seem like she has any malicious intentions. It should be fine to let her stay the night. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Is this where 18... Oh, that's where AOS charges? Oh, right, I forgot that there's a... That there's like a... Like a... Here, we'll take this down. I have new friends now. We'll put that away. No, I don't want to do that. That one's cute, but nah, we're good. I think I'll do this one. No, which one do I want to put up? Respond to the prophecy, and then this one is... Now, who is the trainer? Okay, well, that's crazy that I didn't have the rest ready. Alright, cool. That's very cool. I like the fact that you could just attach stuff to your memory board and it just exists forever. Also, why do I have lunch trays in my own house? Maybe it's not that weird to have, like, a meal tray. Oh, let's see what Cecilia's doing. This place is nice. You agree, right? I'll tell your boss. No way, that demon isn't something that you could just hit up anytime whenever you feel like it. She's like, I gotta rest, get out of my room. Oh wait, she has her own memory board? She has a game console? I've never been in her room. It's always been locked and closed. All right, what do we got? All right, time to sleep. Between all the traveling today and going back and forth with the case specialist, you're completely wiped. The second your head hits the cushion, you're out cold. Maybe it was because you're subconsciously thinking about the commission and Belle sleeping next door to the case specialist, but you wake up in a daze before your alarm even goes off. It's still early. I should take this chance to go to wake Cecilia and head to Wi-Fi Peninsula together. A suspicious commotion comes from inside. She shuts the door behind her after coming out, even throwing her body against it in a pretty obvious attempt to block the view. Why so serious? No need to try to look around me. The room's just fine. I even tidied it up a bit for your sister. Well, things are urgent, and Phelan Heights is pretty far, I think. Let's head out now. Okay. Man, she's actually kind of crazy.
Whoa! This place.
I wonder if she's the type of person that just like...
So, what's going on?
Oh no.
Wow! It's my.
It's because of Gilded Carrot
It's
Day.
usually lively here, and with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, it's even busier. But let's
Yeah.
finish the Hollow
Excuse
Commission
me.
first and save the exploring for later.
No, no way. I'm not. What I mean is, as a senior case specialist, I'm always very careful about maintaining. But to make sure you're supported, I've selected.
But, Cecilia, you're barely wearing any public security identification. Can't you move around freely? And plus, that skilled operative is running late. We might as well use the time to conduct some...
The terrifying miasma in Lemnian Hollow? No. I mean, the complex situation surrounding Lemnian Hollow isn't something a mere little proxy like you could
I
possibly
wonder who the
crack.
person is that they're talking about.
There are multiple factions entrenched there. Poor Salumik.
Alright. Then let's wait for that skilled hollow...
She replied to me on Internet, saying she'd reach Phylum Heights.
Oh,
by
it's
this-
Arya. It's gonna be Arya that's gonna be coming out.
Internet? Didn't you...
Oh, what's strange about that? All right, don't start. Wait. I have urgent business to take care of right now. We'll regroup at the cable car station this evening.
No way that she's just gonna be like, hey, by the way, I was gonna go get this person that we normally know, but instead I just hired someone off Internet to take care of it.
Strange. I've never heard anyone from Wi-Fi Peninsula mention anything about intelligent entities existing in Lemnian Hollow.
Well, didn't we know that didn't one exist in Lemnian Hollow
Don't
earlier?
tell me it has something to do with the creator again.
Okay, let's see what Yishuan has for us.
Wise? Didn't you say you had an important commission around Guild?
The new commission is a bit of a headache. But since the client needs something from Lemnian Hollow, I can't...
I see.
Huh? I thought you.
There's no need to dwell on it. If fate allows,
Dude,
we may yet meet again
Fufu
on
seems
Gilded
so
Carrot
sad
Day.
that like we're not able to hang out with her for the holiday. Shifu, did you foresee that?
Shifu, does that mean you've foreseen that we'll meet again on Gilded Carrot Day? But I already promised some friends I'd go see their show that night. Since Shifu is rarely wrong with predictions, we'll see when the day comes. By the...
Not a...
Huh? Shifu.
Ah, Junior Wise. You're asking about anything...
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got
I
here?
heard a rogue intelligent entity has been openly provoking public security, claiming it will disrupt the lighting ceremony. They've been investigating for a while, and now suspect it may have slipped into Lemnian Hollow. A criminal who's that determined to stir up chaos is bound to cause some commotion.
Junior Wise, you really don't understand what Wi-Fi is like around Gilded Carrot Day. This time of year, everyone's got.
If no one's chatting about anything right now, then nothing
Alright, I'm
has
skipping a
happened
little
for
bit.
Sure.
It's about time. Let's head over to the cable car area and meet up with Cecilia.
Wait, who are you? Burke Blick? Hello, Burke Blick. Arya and Suna? Why is Cecilia standing with them? There's no way it's actually coincidental, right?
Hello, are you... I'm actually...
Is it a difficult?
Cecilia looks closely at Arya and Suna and even sniffs them a bit.
All right, you definitely won't die doing this. But this little girl next to you? She's too...
Arya and Suna's faces turn completely blank at the same time.
All right. You take... But neither of you look anything like a skilled operative. I just tossed this commission up on And what if the proxy goes and tattles to my evil boss? She absolutely...
Actually, Aria and I have teamed up for some...
Yeah. And if you're not...
I mean, it's
comfortable
kind of
with
funny
we
that
refund the
that
deposit.
like...
We time. No way! Gilded Carrot Day, it's fine! It's fine. I'll leave it. I'm a really generous client, you know. Oh, and you two should polish up your previous commission experience a little. Polish up? Yeah. Just make up. We can't do that. You're so hopeless. Hollow Zero, Nineveh, Miasma. Regular proxies haven't seen any of that. Listen.
Oh no, she's gonna make them lie about stuff, and because
Aria
Wise
and
has been
Suna.
through it all, we're gonna instantly
Alright,
know
the
that
commission
they're
comes
lying.
Cecilia.
Oh, the proxy's here. See, these are the... Manager?
Proxy?
Aria, Suna.
Oh, so you know each other. This is a signal tracker. Take it with you into the hollow and make sure...
Okay, here's a signal tracker. Signal tracking device Sissy has provided, which can only be used in open areas, use to determine signal strength, and thus the distance to the target. It even has a direction indicator to pinpoint specific signal sources. Sure, this case specialist has always seemed a little flaky, but you should be able to count on the gear she handed you, right?
Take it with me.
Oh, I'm not going. I've heard there's miasma in Lemnian Hollow. It's terrifying. Huh? I'm the brains responsible for planning the operation. Of course.
Okay, I
head
really
to the
like what
hollow
they're doing with the
myself.
writing here.
I'll be providing
She's
support
like,
for you
she's,
from
you know, talking a
outside.
big talk, and then when it comes down to, like, actually doing it, she's like, why would I go in there? That's horrifying. It's risky. I'm totally fine. My aptitude for ether's always been very good. The three of us sometimes do simple hollow commissions together to help fund our group. Though this hollow today does feel a bit unfamiliar. I'm totally fine too. My aptitude for ether's pretty good. Been that way since I was a kid. Plus, Nangguang had a friend mod our weapons earlier, and everything's in tip-top shape. Alright, let's do it. I'm very surprised that they didn't have Nangguang in yet, but maybe she wasn't, like, imported into the game or finished yet.
I knew you sometimes take on commissions, but...
Yeah, that's... yeah, even though Nanggong isn't...
Oh, protect me. Arya and Suna are both pretty young. Not to mention, they aren't even trained hollow operatives. Regardless, I'm their proxy.
Calculating route.
What?
Arya? What's wrong?
Oh, it's just your navigation
I knew it.
assistant?
It's probably
Voice
Fairy.
sounds a-
Understood. Providing the current voice pack. Thoughtful AI assistant. Should you wish to change it, I can provide the following alternative.
Wait, one of those feels out of place.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what that was again.
Current voice pack. Thoughtful AI assistant. Should you wish to change it, I can provide the following
Playful
alternatives.
performer.
Playful performer.
Elegant mentor.
Carefree celebrity.
Stoic enforcer.
Okay. Wait. That's really good. That's a really good one.
Since when did Fairy even have
Hold
this
on.
feature?
That got me like a good...
So an amazing proxy doesn't just lead the way into the hollows in person.
That's not it at all.
All right, that was really good. That got me like an actual chuckle, dude.
Let's find an open space and activate the signal tracker.
I still can't believe the manager is actually an amazing proxy.
It's like seeing an adorable teddy bear suddenly whip out a dinner knife.
Some of Arya's attacks generate fandom power on the field of hitting enemies. Activating an ultimate grants multiple supports of all-out support. While charging, by holding punch. If all-out support is active or fandom power is present on the field, it's consumed to increase the charge level. Heavy attack on the third hit of basic attack triggers a bloom while hitting a unit suffering an attribute anomaly with additional damage if it's stunned.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
leave it to me. Manager, if I start to look different, Try not to freak out, okay?
Man, I'm very bummed out that we didn't get more stuff for... Or that I didn't pull on Suna.
Delusion?
Arya drops the projection.
See? This is what I really look like.
That's awesome.
Arya, that's so cool. When you revealed your intelligent construct form and took down...
See? Arya, I told you everyone would like the real you. But I'm an intelligent construct who deceived everyone with a projected image. I'm not the pretty girl everyone likes at all.
I'm also someone who used the video store to hide my proxy
If
identity.
you put it that way, then Belle and I are proxies who use the video store to fool...
Then I'm just an ordinary person who's been fooling myself with an account nobody even follows. I'm not the idol you and Nongong say I am.
Dude, that's such a big mood. Holy shit.
Wait, Suna, that's...
I'm sure you've noticed by now, Arya, but everyone has their own little secrets. And thank goodness you're such a capable, intelligent construct, or we might not even be...
Okay. Oh, Arya, you're so stingy. Once we find the signal source, how about I turn off the projection and go to Yomcha scene with you, Suna? All right.
Didn't that weird client just say we gotta activate some signal tracking device and go wherever it's pointing us? Sure. Let's see where we're going. We'll go in.
Picked up 2 signal sources. Let's check out the closer one first.
Okay. Oh, I've seen that thing before. Oh, there might be some...
Oh shit, it's a mimic. I forgot. I forgot in this game that there could be crab mimics. Activating an EX attack increases attack for all squad members. Activating an EX attack again activates Aether Veil Delusion Reprise. When any squad member activates an Aether Veil, or when an enemy on the field enters an attribute anomaly state, Suna gains a certain number of claw sharpeners. When she's off the field, they can be consumed to apply cat's gaze to enemies. Okay.
Sorry, it's all my fault. It's okay. We can handle it. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Arya, take a break. Counterattack mode.
I didn't pay attention to what her EX special does. I think it gives me stacks of the stuff to use. All right.
Wave your light sticks. Look at that. We're suddenly less poor.
I mean, that's... Oh, my lord. Okay, that is a great way to put it.
One of the signal sources should be inside this building.
Oh, poor Bangbu.
A busted Bangbu that's completely unresponsive. Even after a thorough check, there's zero sign of any intelligent entity inhabiting it. Okay. I'm just fast-forwarding a little bit more.
The signal tracker's response is getting stronger. Seems to be coming from underground.
Let's keep going.
Okay, stay safe.
Manager and Arya are both so confident, so reliable, so cool.
The damaged constructs around here have been almost completely corrupted by miasma.
We dealt with... Well, I guess we didn't really deal with miasma, right?
It's when you can't breathe very well.
No, that's asthma, not miasma. defunct machinery that cannot be communicated with, even though a thorough inspection, there's absolutely no sign that any intelligent entities are inhabiting it. Okay. I guess we're gonna try to restart it, right? I mean, that wasn't that bad.
Is it starting up? Don't be afraid, Arya. I'm with you.
Is it Suna usually the one who's afraid all the time, though? Alright, not bad at... I do like Arya's gameplay. It's a little bit of like, you know, press and hold to see what you can do.
You're both so amazing.
Also, the little
Last
projected
time I was
cats
here,
is very
It
funny.
took me quite a while to deal with all the enemies along the way.
It's all thanks to Arya.
After all, I'm a construct created for... If I can't protect everyone, then there's no meaning for me to exist.
Oh, that's why she calls herself an
The
angel
signal's
of
getting
delusion.
stronger. Our target must be close.
So far, I
Let's
haven't
see what we
seen
got.
anything special. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be so simple. Otherwise, why would our client say all those weird things?
Yeah, what exactly is she looking for?
Leave the show to me.
Well, we know what, I mean, we know what she's looking for, right? It all depends on, like, if we can find out, you know, what's making these things all filled up. That's what she said, dude.
The last signal source is just ahead.
Stay back. All of you. Arya!
Wait, there's other forms of her? Hello?
Obsolete constructs should have been buried long ago. Don't you dare hurt my friends!
Arya, calm down. You're not like them.
Suna, watch out! Focus on the fight!
I mean, it is kind of cool that there's, like, spares. Which, like, do you like more? Arya or, Dyla? I like Arya better. I think I like Arya a lot better. Arya's definitely, like...
The most beautiful shape.
Or Dylan, I'm guessing you're thinking? Oh, that's sad. Also, I like the glaive type fighting style. I think that's very good. The two constructs are already ravaged by corruption, crumble after taking that final blow. Arya stares silently in the direction that have already peered from, her logic core pounding wildly like a heartbeat. Oh, Diana?
Those constructs probably
I mean,
stayed here too
like,
long
they're
and became
two different
deeply
things,
corroded
right?
by the
Diana's in,
miasma.
like, a much of a different
After
world.
Arya defeated them, they just... Although we lost the intelligent entity,
Those constructs,
You're our friend,
the
Arya.
constructs sent to attack us looked like they were being puppeteered by the intelligent entity that PubSec is after. But you're our good friend, Arya. You're not like... I feel...
Right. I mean, no. What I mean is, the management...
It's a huge
How
difference.
could that be? Your constructs of the same model, and you're the same, are completely different arguments. If you don't believe me, you can try saying it to Tin Master. Though my guess is, from then on, the coffee you buy might taste a little worse than everyone else's.
That's true, because I think all the Tin Masters are, like, the same model, but they're very different people.
That's such a... But I agree with what the manager said. Intelligent constructs of the same... Everyone's experiences, actions, and thoughts are completely different. If you think that just because you have the same eye patch and skirt hem as they do, you should be the same... How could an ordinary human like me, who doesn't even have wings, be called an angel of delusion with you and Nango?
Man, that's a really good quote. That's so good. I feel like that, like, Suna does this thing where she plays on the fact that she feels like she's very like non-talented and insignificant. Really like makes you play on this how do I put this? It plays on this fact of like, just because I'm not successful doesn't make me a human being. Like, you know, what makes me unique? Because Suna's like, I'm just very ordinary, right? And she plays on that fact, and she tries to like, she's like, look, you know, everybody tells me that I'm not as unique or I'm not as special or whatever, and everybody around me is great and special. But, you know, she has like a good support network that hoists her up.
I'm not an angel either. I don't care! I saw your wings and halo! Are you trying to leave me out now?
She makes a good point. She even went as far as to put a pair of wings.
No, that's totally different. Intelligent constructs aren't quite the same as what humans who share blood and look alike can still live very different lives. But intelligent construct, the reason we were created, what we went.
Arya's not looking so good.
And we're gonna get some
I
like
need to
real
change the
bad,
subject.
sad background
At the
about
very
Arya.
least, it's not safe here.
You give Suna a meaningful look.
Suna, what's... you might be right, manager. I realized I might just be getting a little dizzy. No, of course. Sorry, Proxy.
Man, it's so sad. Like, Arya's like clearly having an issue. Heard you made it out alive. Our commission should be all good now, right? Isn't having such a reliable case specialist like me absolutely amazing? Anyway, commission fee's been sent. If you didn't get it, go hit up the demon yourself. I just messaged the client and she immediately wired me over the commission fee. She seems a bit weird, but also super efficient and generous. We just got 500k Denny's. Arya, stop frowning and give me a smile. Oh yeah, it's way too late. Driving through the mountain roads isn't safe at this while. Pretty sure there's no airships either. Come back to Subian Temple with me for the night. There should be a room there. Honestly, thinking about all the things that, like, because, like, you know, there's a bunch of things that, like, you are as a... There's, like, a bunch of things that are, like, going on with, I would say, with just, Wise so much that, like, if you put all the stuff together Wise has done, it sounds like you're just making up stuff and you're throwing it off the top of your head.
It's really late. Shifu and the others probably went to bed already. But Subian Temple is big. Surely there's an empty room somewhere.
They're gonna end up stealing a room. Oh, never mind.
You're back, Junior Wise. Banyue Shifu is...
Senior Fufu glances curiously at Arya and Suna, flicks her tail, and pads off towards the kitchen.
Banyue Shifu, good evening. I heard from Senior Yinhu that you'd be coming for guild...
Good evening. Everyone at Subian Temple was most insistent. I lack the appetite for indulgence, so I came merely to keep... It seems Mr. Pan prepared a fine soup today. The young one at your side appears...
I'm good.
To borrow my energy cell for a moment.
An energy cell?
Unless my eyes deceive me, hot soup would not be of much use to this young friend.
I like that Banwei's like, I immediately know that you're a construct, even if you're hiding it. Banwei actually takes out an energy cell after reverting to her original construct form and finishing recharging Arya, who looks completely worn out, before it seems a little more refreshed.
You seem to have something on your mind. May I ask what's troubling you?
If I remember correctly, Banyue Shifu, you said something to me before. To walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores.
Yes, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companion stumbling in the dust beside thee. It seems this young friend is troubled by an old debt on her heart.
Yes.
In the past, I went astray and nearly met my end before I could atone. If you are only weighed down by old memories and have wronged no one, I hope you can see through it soon and stop tormenting yourself.
That's. I mean, look. What is Banwei saying? Banwei's saying to learn to forgive yourself and let go. Essentially.
I don't think I ever told you, but I'm actually a discarded construct. I slept inside a hollow for a very, very long time.
We have a lot of those, Arya. You're not special. There's so many discarded constructs that we
Until
know.
one day, I heard a hollow raider play one of Lady Cersei's songs. The singing woke me up. I buried my past deep in my memory, and I tuned my voice to match hers as closely as I could. And later, her agent started looking for a vocal double for her. After Lady Cersei left the music scene, I went back to being the ordinary Arya who just wanted to sing. Until Nangong picked me up at a broke little idol agency. So I became part of Angels
so
of
great.
Delusion. Sorry,
Arya, your story isn't boring at all. Actually, Bella and I watched a recording of Lady Cersei's farewell concert. So we've been hearing your voice since then. It might be a bit late, but welcome to New Eridu, Intelligent Construct Citizen. Please
Yeah, even if this new life was only a brief one.
Wait, why would it be brief?
What do you mean?
I've thought it through, just like Banya Shifu said earlier.
Yes, precisely.
After running into those two corrupted constructs, and my thoughts feel kind of out of control too. I keep having
She's
these
infected
subtle,
with whatever is
unsettling
trying to
thoughts.
turn these things.
To make sure I don't turn into a monster like that, and to keep Nangong and Suna safe.
Please, there appears to be a...
Hold on. Arya, slow down. Why are you talking about leaving so suddenly?
Kind of, but I can handle it myself. I said it's just a temporary break. Maybe I just need a... You won't dig this up later and tease me for being...
It's just a sick leave? Oh, thank goodness.
Well, I mean, we don't know if it's actually...
Leave me alone to get bullied by Nangong.
No, of course not.
She says she's okay, but am I right, Arya? Before you decide anything.
You're right, manager. Though it's just...
Arya opens the wishing sprite.
Wishing sprite, wishing sprite. My old memories are coming back again. I want to keep performing,
Wait.
but something's
I just
wrong with
realized
my memory
something.
Data. I'm scared I might hurt
There's
my
an
friends
issue
because
with
of it.
Fairy that's
What should I
happening.
do?
It's a computer virus going around trying to infect any artificial, like, constructs, artificial, like AI or anything of the sort. Something's going through and just infecting them all.
Hopefully this will be alright. The wishing sprite...
Your concerns are very reasonable.
That's not the wishing sprite.
Friendship and love seem to be feelings everyone in New Eridu true. Maybe it's better to deal with your own little problem first, and then get back on stage with your...
Did I hear that?
You're right.
Absolutely not. No way. We already agreed. The debut is something the three...
Something's wrong.
Yeah, that is not the wishing
doesn't sound
sprite.
like itself. Yeah, the Gilded Carrot Day performed. Whatever your final decision is. Should...
Hearing the team leader's name, Arya seems to realize her words have been a bit reckless. A flicker of guilt crosses her face. Meanwhile, Suna's eyes instantly line up.
Yeah, okay.
You ask Senior Fufu to take Arya to rest. Suna makes an excuse about needing to clear her head and slips away to pull out her phone. Looks like she's about to call backup. Bongwei Shifu seems to have something to say too.
Please wait a moment. An H0L0 type.
What was that
The model of that young girl just now. The evasiveness in her words. I believe...
A tactical
I don't
construct.
really get what those numbers mean. But if she's a tactical construct...
Constructs of this class are adept in archery, capable of deceiving foes through illusory forms. They once fought in squads, eradicating countless enemies, only to be discarded overnight and consigned to eternal slumber. For Arya, her present life stands far apart from that past. Thus...
I see. see. No wonder she's been so anxious since that commission. But when she talks about how she feels, it does sound like some kind of virus could be influencing her emotions.
It is possible that when a construct's mind is unsettled, their logic core may loosen its restraint.
To Arya, those memories are immensely traumatic.
In the absence of a safe solution, Arya's heart is pure. Even if malice arises, she possesses the will to suppress it.
I think.
You need only keep watch. I'm sure we'll prevent bad things from happening.
You're right, Bangir Shifu. And if Suna and Nangong could...
That's right.
You end up chatting with Bangwei Shifu for quite a while. After he says his goodbyes, you turn around just in time to hear Suna calling Nangong for help. What do you mean I should stay out of it? What do you mean I always complicate things? Nangong, this situation's too serious. Fine, how about when we come back tomorrow, I'll be watching to see how you convince Arya. If Arya leaves, there won't be Angels of Delusion anymore.
Before taking a break, I should go say hi to Shifu and the others.
Xiaoguang. Yeah, I just feel like, compared to Shifu and the seniors, and last time the ceremony with the mayor was such a big deal. Honestly, I'm all right.
You squeeze in between Senior Fufu and Senior Xiaoguang.
Oh, Junior Wise, you're here! Just in time. During the big cleanup a few...
Not that great. But I don't know Arya well enough to say. Tomorrow we'll take her back and see what Suna and Nangong can...
Yeah, Suna's really...
You mean that little construct girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to skip this a little bit. Basically, they're saying that they want to see the performance at the club, which makes sense. I mean, look, you know, we've gotten through like a big chunk of it so far. Morning, manager. Wow, that was sure a great rest. Thanks for having us, Senior Fufu. Are you heading back to 6th Street? I don't know if I want to go straight with them, right? I think we'd be taking our own way. Shadows of Old Dreams. Hell yeah, dude. Extra stuff. I'm like out of stuff completely, so. We'll just take a quick little teleport ski. In and out. Dude, look at those bang boos, man. Like, ready to go.
Oh my! My two teammates who went out hunting are fine with the commission fee. We won't have to worry about promo materials for the show anymore.
Nangguang doesn't look worried at all, like Arya and Suna simply went out and finished another route commission. Unable to hold it in, Suna quietly pokes her head in her arm.
Oh right! Before Arya and the manager got here...
That was fast.
Sorry, manager. You're a super important audience.
Biggest fan?
Yeah. Biggest fan's been working really hard. Just now, it told me that for every one of our shows, and from now on, when anyone ever asks, it'll proudly say its cheer routine was inspired by the first work we released. If I remember right, back then, I was busy convincing a certain...
Oh, I remember. The choreography was... Right after Suna joined, she couldn't keep up with all the hops and ended up crying from sheer frustration.
Dude, I feel that big mood.
Wait. How do I get...
Arya slips into memory, her expression going blank. Suna seems ready to press the issue while Arya hesitates.
Anyway, I get next. Let's go find that senior Arya really likes.
Vesper?
Yes. She's the senior Arya really admires and feels. Sometimes I even wonder if Miss Vesper ever decided to sing with Arya.
But according to Astra, Vesper's scheduled.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't she like scheduled to work that night or sing that night?
The ticket would be a heartfelt gesture.
Arya?
I also feel like that we can't. We're gonna give this. Look, Arya's obviously compromised and infected. It's gonna make Vesper infected too, isn't it?
I mean, Nangong, you're saying weird things. You two,
Yes, I recorded that by the way. But seriously, what I wanted to ask is...
I feel like I got... Vesper said she'll be at the Luminous Hall in Starloop today.
Alright, we're skipping. Just as you are about to walk through the entrance, you finally feel something slip into your pocket. Turns out it's a few tickets for the 2 Delulu's Gilded Carrot Day special show. Ning Wong, who's brushed past you, turns around and makes a pleading gesture, looking to keep the momentum going for the Angels of Delusion. You need to act the part as the temporary manager for now. Okay, time to hand out tickets to random... Oh, here's Vesper right here, right? Hi, Vesper. I've never seen you before. That's kind of crazy. The 3 angels all turn around in unison. Sure. Who are you supposed to be? Our artist is waiting for a very important partner. This is Arya. She's a wonderful young singer. Oh, sorry to bother you. We're here to deliver your tickets to Miss Vesper. Nice to see you again, Miss Vesper. Your new song is great, especially the chant in the chorus. Looks like you're set to crush it at the gala after Gilded Carrot Day. Ning Wong, you're still as sweet as ever. You're exaggerating, but thank you for the love. And honestly, I do think my new song's going to crush it. I'm the Angel of Delusion's agent. Ah, I see, Mr. Agent. If Arya brought you along to see me, then you must know her identity, right? That's wonderful. Looks like our little Arya has found another friend she can be open with. Though honestly, I don't think you need to hide anything from your true friends. Even your audience will fall for your voice sooner or later, no matter what form it's delivered in. Truth beneath the illusion is much more intriguing, and me, I'll always have little Arya's back, no matter what you decide.
Vesper, the tickets they gave you...
Looks like it.
Sorry, but our artist already has plans on Gilded Carrot Day.
Otong.
Are you going to wave glow sticks at some back alley gig, or go to... If that lady hadn't refused to perform, this opportunity wouldn't have...
Vesper's expression stiffens for a moment.
Oh, yeah. Arya has mentioned more than once that she really wanted you to come see our...
Yeah. I'll be showing up as a backup, propping up my dear company.
Vesper, lower your voice.
Relax. My little complaints won't reach the higher-ups.
Dude, Vesper's kind of based, man.
The actual show are already on Vesper's Can't Refuse schedule. Don't worry, nothing's going to change.
This is getting awkward. I can understand why Vesper doesn't want to be labeled as Cersei. So the rumors are true. Rito's entertainment industry really is a mess.
Still, I wonder if Angels of Delusion's performance... How about this? Keep these tickets as souvenirs for you and Otong. Whenever you're free, just show them at the door. After all, Angels of Delusion will have plenty more shows.
Dude,
You're bound to catch one eventually.
Nangong, you're smooth talker.
Nangong?
Oh, I didn't check with the others first.
No,
Arya.
Ahem. Watch the time. The organizer staff...
Even if I can't make it on Gilded Carrot Day night, I can set aside some time to watch a rehearsal.
Wait, your schedule over the next...
It'll only take half a day.
We'll all...
Like I said.
All right, I've cleared...
That's
the
cute.
organizer's already waiting in the private...
That's cute. They're setting up everything.
when that agent started talking, I got...
Resigned, you drive the Angels of Delusion to Lumia Square. Along the way, you get non-stop surround sound compliments in full stereo. If it stays like this, you won't even mind driving all the way to Feilum Heights. Please, 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 come to our Gilded Carrot Day show, okay? What a gorgeous concert ticket. In the blink of an eye, you've grown up into a group capable of putting on live shows. I'm really, really happy for you. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing. I haven't seen you practice in years, so in my head, you're just still kids. Very cute. Alrighty, Josie, thanks. And Guang is really the best leader, and even if she gives you headaches. Arya is still hardworking, well-behaved. She must have a lot, right? Blah, 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 blah. All right, we're skipping a little bit. Following Zhao Yan, you find a good spot to talk.
Lady Cersei...
Yeah. After the agency shut down, she somehow heard about where you'd gone and even came... But back then, she didn't look quite the same. She had her hair down, loosely tied near the ends. The fins by her ears were longer, and her eyes had gone back to their original violet.
That just sounds
A bit familiar. Oh, right. She also left me her contact.
Xiao Yan flips through her contacts.
Uh-oh. This is what...
Ah, there it is. What?
Oh no.
Can I see? Of course. But she also asked me for your contact info.
Arya takes Xiao Yang's phone and looks for Carcia's contact info. An utterly predictable result. Her eyes fill with dismay and no one dares to meet her gaze.
So, I did get some back then. But why would she hide it from me? Is it because she doesn't trust me?
Arya. Maybe Miss Cecilia had her reasons.
Huh? What's wrong?
Suna pulls Arya aside and Nangong quickly explains the situation to Miss Cecilia to Zhao Yang.
Did I say...
It's okay, Xiaoyan. Honestly, still, I can't reach out to Miss Cecilia on Arya's behalf. I can tell they genuinely care about each other.
Okay.
And Miss...
I'm fine with skipping this a little bit. You drive the angels to Reverb Arena the entire way. No one says a word. If you'd known it was going to be like this, maybe taking the Metro would have been better.
Hey, Proxy.
Proxy, long time no see. Looks like Caesar and I are footing the bill today. You brought friends with you. Should I order them some sweet drinks? You rescue a flustered Arya from Bernice's enthusiastic one-armed sideways embrace. After introducing the Angels of Delusion to Caesar and Bernice, you mentioned that they're planning to sell tickets at Reverb Arena.
Oh.
Ooh, you picked a great spot. But do you have anything more specific?
All right, we're gonna...
Don't be scared. Yeah.
Are they gonna perform? No, they're just making her shout.
Suna?
Oh my god, this is great.
Everyone, give it up for the Angels of Delusion composing!
Just let me leave the notes our past have played. Color the songs where dreams have stayed. You will feel it when every gentle chord rings out and fades away. Don't show and fake, that's our heart to blaze. Waves of thought run free, flowing endlessly. Born from love, our melody.
See? It's not so hard.
What a cutie! Oh, you're so adorable! You gotta teach me! You're amazing!
Okay. I'm glad that Suna won over the crowd.
Fine, Arya! Arya! How is... No, you did great, Suna! And honestly, only you can sing that part.
After the trial performance concluded, Nangang Yu, as part of behalf, presented Weiss with a specially designed ticket as a token of appreciation. So please come check out. Okay, so they're basically going around and they're handing out stuff.
I guess now I fulfilled,
What do you mean?
just like Wishing Sprite said. I'm protecting what we cherish and keeping my friends. I've realized my earlier thing. If I just quit the Gilded Carrot Day debut outright, Nangong and Suna would be devastated. That would hurt Nangong.
Looks like you finally figured it out. You're right. Angels...
No, look, manager.
She's gonna quit like right the day
I
of.
encourage Suna to do that now. I know for sure.
Wait, Arya.
Oh, she's being
The
self-sabotaging.
abnormal signals in my logic core have been an unstable construct can't give the audience joyful delusions and doesn't belong on stage. All that's left is finding a natural excuse. Something that lets them accept my leaving.
No, Arya.
Shh, manager. If I'm right, you helped Miss Cecilia. You're the only person during my remaining time in Angels of...
You're just about to turn down Arya's request when they come back. The look in Arya's eyes is so earnest, and on the fact that you didn't tell her about Cecilia and that the refusal you're not quite saying out loud turns into intact agreement.
Arya!
I'm doing great.
No, I just wanted to ask.
Oh my lord, dude. We obviously know something's really bad with her. Like, she's being set up to either infect other people or, you know, harm other people or do something like that. The song's getting more vibrant by the minute. When it's done, it'll blow everyone away. Manager, want to team up with the biggest fan right now and trade on? Sure, let's do some gameplay. When a long note block appears, press and hold the corresponding button. When a green, okay, got it.
Falling into Delusion Field.
Okay, the rhythm game actually steps up a little bit. Uh-oh. Arya's like freaking out now, right?
Sounds lively out there. Are they running?
I'll go check.
Before anyone can react, Arya dashes out the door.
Oh.
She probably has something she wants. So, if you have...
Nangong.
Miss Cecilia, that...
Arya comes running back a moment later.
I'm back. Looks like some kind of a network is down. I haven't got a single new message alert in a while. That kind of bullet time only happens in...
Oh no. Knockout notifications didn't go down, they actually increased. But why are there garbled messages from random accounts? Message from number 1 Zero Luck Dude. Message from Urtro. Oh god. House in peril. Return now. It's is this from...
Sorry. Is this a scam or is someone asking
that this is someone saying come back to this is Fairy saying go back to the
is terrible. I've totally lost
to random play, right? It's the only thing I can think of.
I got disconnected right at the cliffhanger. What on earth did she
Yeah,
say?
Fairy's using up everything, right? Oh god, wait a second.
What's going on here? Lil Six, come on! Open the door!
Invalid command.
Command? We don't use commands for the workshop.
Why, you're finally back!
Barbaric lower life forms.
What happened? What in the world?
An unknown intelligent entity is trying to get into the HDD.
Cracking hub node. Access override progress 65.8%.
Unknown AI attack?
I mean, pull the plug, right?
Barry?
Yes, Master. I'm here.
Master, how pathetically servile.
Well, this is the AI that we met in the Hollow earlier, right? So, I mean, that's kind of sick.
A simple attack like this, and your data stream's already in complete disarray. And you call yourself the strongest fairy? Installation complete. I'm Yokai. Pleased to meet you.
Man, Yokai's introduction sick! Wait a second, that's super cool.
Well, fairy. You aren't that impressive after all, huh? Aw, why so quiet? Still hard at work building that firewall brick by brick. Guess I'd better watch myself. I mean, how many AIs out there would put in this much effort playing housekeeper?
Fairy is not our housekeeper.
Our relationship with Fairy has always been an equal partnership. An agreement between two parties.
Okay, maybe don't say that so confidently, brother. Still, we're nothing like certain...
Fairy's favorite low-end life forms are trying so hard to feel important again.
Man, Yokai's so sick, dude.
Agreement? You humans really think something like that counts as a bond between partners?
Notice, back-end defense protocols restored. Scanning for... Scan complete.
Obviously, there's no way I'd set foot in here for real. For an AI, the connection here is about as fast as a mining pit inside Lemnian Hollow.
Okay.
Installation complete.
Lemnian Hollow?
Your references are terribly vague, hardly efficient communication between intelligent entities. But I can answer you clearly and precisely.
Yeah, basically
Yes.
Yokai's like, why are you vague posting, bro?
Talking to humans science is always so dull. Let's see. Maybe there's something in my trophy. Ah, here we go. 2 AHOLO type constructs, a construct public security officer, and a little bamboo named
I don't remember who was the construct public security officer.
Lock Spring.
That interview's over.
Historical record comparison complete. Independent high intelligence data entity detected within Lock Spring.
Yours. My trophy list is way too long. Can't even scroll through it all. But honestly, even just these should be enough to make you remember me. Don't you think?
Abnormal process cleanup mode.
Kicking me out already?
Notice. Residual abnormal process data cleanup near.
See you on Gilded Carrot Day, Fairy. And your 2 masters. Don't forget to watch
Oh
the
man, dude,
special
Yokai's just
performance I've
fucking
got
up
lined
shit
up.
just to fuck up shit, man. Yokai's purple eye flickers twice on the screen and then goes dark.
It just left like.
Notice. Abnormal process data purge at 100%.
That mode sounds familiar. Wait.
Yeah, that tracks. And if I'm not imagining things.
Deep cleaning complete.
From outside the door, the faint hum of devices booting up as the noisy chatter finally dies down.
Going by what Yokai said, it at least knows about Lock Spring and the creator. And it's pulling the strings behind those recent rogue intelligent construct citizens. But I thought it got dealt with in that commission you just finished.
Judging by the outcome, I think the commission was a failure.
It takes quite a while to explain everything that's happened since you went to Falum Heights. There's a lot of bad news, but the good news is when it comes to keeping Arya secret, Belle is finally your one and only accomplice.
I can't tell whether you want my thoughts on this, or just want me.
No need to thank me. A lot has happened with intelligent entities lately. Yokai admitted to...
Short version? The intelligent entity suspect public security is after is Yokai. What's going on with Arya could be Yokai's doing. Or maybe it's just the fallout. Oh, didn't you see Arya?
The day I ran into Astra, Arya let me hear
Wishing
some of what
Sprite
the Wishing
sounded like
Sprite
it
had
was...
said to her.
Like I said
Didn't
earlier, I
sound
think
like Yokai
Wishing
then,
Sprite
but
is probably
the
Fairy.
more recent time, I'm not so sure. If I had to be precise...
Oh, why does the house feel so quiet?
System repair in progress.
Looks like Yokai's intrusion messed things. Maybe it's just me. But ever since you attempted to reconnect to the HDD and Fairy screened out all that redundant data...
That does seem to be the case. And before the HDD issue, we were already dealing with the Creator and Lemnian Hollow. Looking at it now, could all of this really be connected to Yokai?
I feel like what's happening is... Hey, what's going on, Corvin? How you doing? Corvin, you missed me, like, freaking out how excited I was when we got Yokai introduced. I'm guessing you're caught up on the story, right, Corvin? I think you were telling me about this earlier. No, dude, trust me, as a person that gyms all the time too, I totally feel you. Dude, when Yokai took over the HDD and it was like installation complete, I was like, God damn, this is so cool. It was like honestly, it's probably been one of the coolest, it's probably been one of the coolest moments of this game in such a long time. Dude, I feel you. As someone that hates cardio, 30 minutes on the elliptical can get me there too. I'm a guy that lifts mostly. Like I lift a bunch, right? So like if I do elliptical or I do like treadmill for more than a certain amount of time, I feel like I'm about to, you know, like my limbs will collapse. You know what I mean? So it's not just you, it's me too. But man, dude, Yokai came up and I was like, oh my lord. I think next to the Suns and Yishun Guang's arc, this Yokai one has been my favorite. Yeah, so Suns was awesome. Yishun Guang is probably the best arc. Like if I had to rate it, honestly, keep an eye out because I'm gonna probably do a rating of all the arcs soon. I'll probably go through and I'll probably like put something up somewhere and just be like, okay, cool. I view this one as the best, this one is second best, and like, you know, I'll probably go through and talk about all of it.
Right now, all we can do is cooperate with public security and keep an eye out for Yokai, while also
The current
staying
arc in
alert in
HSR
case
has you
anything happens
raging
on Arya's
yesterday?
side.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about... The problem with HSR is that HSR keeps baiting me. Oh, rip ads? Oh, all right, hold on. I need to make myself like an ad bot type thing.
Agreed.
Tomorrow's Angels of Delusion's pre-show run-through. With the way Yokai acts, shouldn't we grab someone from Publix? It'd make things a lot easier if anything unexpected happens.
If we want someone informed,
Yeah, so Corvin,
we
I
need
guess
to
the
be
thing I was
reachable
gonna
and
say is
reasonably
like with the
reliable.
whole
Jane would be our best option.
with the whole like
I'll contact her.
My goal is to just make like a tier list of how the arcs went, because season 2's been super good later on down the line. Basically, like once they like cooked a little bit, I was like, okay, this is way better. HSR has been weird, man. I was so determined with HSR being like, so I stopped at Penacony, right? I think Knight and I were talking about it the other day. I stopped at Penacony because I was very like irked about it. Beginning of season 2 was really slow, but had to like build the entire new region, so I've been trying not to be hard on it. I agree. I think season 2 was a little bit too slow, and then season 2 won that patch like literally right after it. Like the beginning of season 2, I was like, I don't know if I like Wi-Fi Peninsula, and that's what kind of made me stop. Also, didn't we have like extended patch time? Like we had a longer than normal patch time between season 2 and or was it 2.1 and 2.2? Something we had like longer patch time than normal. I don't remember. Penacony felt pretty mid till like halfway in. Furious, I was on the edge of my seat the whole entire time. Now this new one, I got monologued at for 43 minutes and I was completely irritated. Yeah. So like I liked HSR. So okay, so I stopped at the end of Penacony. I liked. Hold on, I gotta remember character names. Hold on. We're gonna talk about HSR for like 2 seconds. 1 sec. HSR characters. I gotta remember names so that I say this correctly. Because it's important, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, so like the Acheron stuff with the text in red was like very, very cool. Hey Adam, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day today. We're talking about HSR for a little bit before we continue. But I will say, other than that one monologue, Planacardia has been the most interesting setting so far. Dude, that's awesome. I might have to go back and do the HSR story and kind of like go through it all. My team is so out of it now. It's crazy. But like, so like the Acheron thing was very cool. I liked the fact that like, you know, you had to deal with her, you know, it's 3rd anniversary right now. Oh my lord. Okay. So lots of pulls and stuff. I might consider it. That was really good. The whole Firefly thing was really fun. But like, you know, Firefly dying was like one of the coolest things that I thought that they had done. If you go back, I can hit you with my returner code. Adam, I am not gambaying. Okay, so real talk before we go any further. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I gotta show you guys something.
It's getting late.
So here's the current banner, right? It's for Cisia and Seed, right? And then, you know, it's for her stuff. I mean, I'll pull one more. Let's see if I can get Cicia's thing. I did not. Okay. So, hey, what's going on, Nightfall? I hope you're having a good day today.
If it's you,
So, okay, so I did polls while I wasn't playing, right? Because I haven't been able to do story. That is another poll, though, if you care. That is true. That is another poll. That is definitely another poll. So, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna poll. Actually, I didn't even start with polling Cisia, right? I polled, and I got
Ready and only the.
I pulled and I got Seed.
I really like your set.
What's going on right now? I see you have Cisia. I was just Awaken Billy is not out yet. Awaken Billy, I think, is next patch. or two patches from now. Yeah, so so I spent some money. Yeah, so basically I did research, right? Because I'd been bit in the butt before by gacha games, like really, really bad. So I went out of my way. I got myself Seed, and I was like, okay, I got Seed. I lost my 50-50 on Seed. I was like, screw it. Okay, now I have Seed. Everything's good, right? Then I go a little further, and I'm like, well, if I have Seed, right? If I have Seed, I might as well get the W engine, right? Because, like, you know, it was one of those things that, like, look, here's the thing, right? If you're gonna play like a hype, I'm gonna say hyper carry in quotes, like Seed, because I feel like Seed, everything that I'm reading is that Seed is very, very good in the Seed teams, if that makes sense, right? Like, you don't want to half-ass Seed. You got pretty lucky with AOD. You put $80. All right. Corvin. I'm leaning into my microphone so that you can hear me say this very, very closely. You son of a bitch! I don't want to talk about how much money I spent. I don't want to talk about how much money I spent. So I lost my 50-50. Seed is her. Another attack. Insert support here. That's all she really needs. Exactly, Nightfall. Right? So I'm like, so the thing was that I was like, okay, like, I'll be real honest, right? Who was my electric attacks? My electric attack was Soldier Zero. Like, or, and S0 Ambi, right? Or Sambi, right? But the problem with Sambi is, not only do I have to get her awakenings to make her playable, I also have to have the correct support and the correct stunner, which is Trigger and then any of the other supports, right? Really doesn't matter. And I was like, well, I don't have those. I'm not going to pull on Trigger because as fine as Trigger is, I don't really think she's great. And this was before we got confirmed that Orphe was going to be on the banner, right? Okay, sure, whatever. Right, because I could have gone Seed plus Sambi. But then I was like, all right, whatever. So I lost my 50-50.
I really like
All you need is her first awakening level. Every level after that just makes the base provide a little bit better. Dang. All right. Orphe was your first ever pull on... Guys, do you guys want to see... Can I show you guys my pulls? Can I show you guys my pulls? Where the heck's my pull history? Details. You guys ready for this? When did this drop? You pulled double hard pitied on Castris Acheron. Oh my lord, dude, that's crazy. I don't know if you guys could see, but look at all those search times and look at the dates. So I pulled on the 16th, right? This was the end of the last patch, right? And I don't know if you guys could tell. Yeah, that's 26 pages. So we go through, right? I hit almost hard pity on every single one. There was not one where I got below. I had 20 left on each of my 50-50s. So if you guys want to talk about how much money I spent, I don't want to talk about it. But, okay, so Sissia came in after, so it was page 26. So Sissia came in on 9 pages later. However many pulls that is. Nightfall, I appreciate you, bud. So yeah, so I think... So my bad, I pulled the wrong order. I pulled Sissia. I probably didn't even do Sissia research. I'm giving myself way too much credit. Right? So we're keep going. Right? When did I pull Seed? Yeah, so 15 pages. 15 pages later, I got Seed. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? And then I got the... When did I get the... I got the W engine, like, right away, though. So. But I will say that, I don't know. I did one time when I pulled and I got did I pull Nangwang by accident? Nangong by accident? I think I pulled Nangong. No, it was Arya that I pulled by accident. Okay. So the Arya story is I was pulling for someone else. I was going to have to spend for Nangong. My daily pull got Nangong and my coins from getting Nangong and got her a W engine. Hell yeah, dude. I did Nang. So when I played Arya. Oh, you guys want to see something crazy? I don't know. Did I show you guys how much battery reserve I had when I was playing this game? I don't know if I showed you guys that. Remember how it was like, guys, I don't need to play anymore. I don't need to worry about it. I have so much. I have like 5,000 battery. You know, like I had something absurd. I don't want to say 5,000 because I don't remember how big it can get. But I had like a huge amount from when I wasn't playing, right? Literally trained up 2,400. Okay, Nightfall, you know exactly what I'm talking about then. I hit max, right? That's how I felt with hamster cages. Dude, I burnt through that all in like 2 days of auto battling, getting up my... So the stuff I trained up since I've been gone for like a week, right? Yi Shangguang, since we finished that story, by the way, Yi Shangguang got leveled all the way up. And I got all of her discs. So, you know, nothing too terrible. Look at that. Attack +1, crit rate +2, pen +1. Pen +1's not terrible, but I don't really care for it. It's fine. Then like crit rate, crit damage, attack. Flat attack's cringe, but we deal with it, right? We're going to take flat crit. Then this one, I don't want to talk about this one. This one's not good. This one's like I'm going to re-roll it as soon as possible. Then we have BAM, the physical damage bonus with crit rate, crit damage, and attack +2. Honestly, that probably could have been on... I could have probably preferred not the HP +1, but you know what? We take that bad boy. And then finally, all of this. Why is the disc holding thing shaped like a pistol barrel? So Josie over on YouTube, you may not know this, but back in the day, we used to have CD spinners. And those are based off CD spinners. You put them in the back of a car, and then it would play through and spin around on CDs. So it's just stylized to look like a pistol barrel, but you would have a CD rotator. I don't know. Do you guys remember CD rotators? Am I dating myself? Am I dating myself right now talking about CD rotators? Fun fact, flat attack actually isn't bad in this game because it adds onto your base. It actually ends up being just slightly less than percent attack. So Nightfall, it's not like in, is it Genshin or HSR that flat attack is actually terrible? Bro, I feel old as fuck. Someone not knowing what that is just blew my mind. Dude, I was even in the world where, like, my brother's Saab had a CD changer, right? Because, like, I grew up in, like, an older, or I had, like, I didn't drive my own car. I borrowed my dad's truck. So I would borrow my dad's truck, and it had a built-in CD changer in the radio. Genshin is where you really don't want it. You only ever get it on people who scale mostly on purely attack. You grew up with a VCR. I may be young, but I know what CDs are. Oh, I'm Josie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I meant, like, we used to have CD changers, if that makes sense. You didn't really know much about CD changers unless, like, if that makes sense, unless you were, like, in, like, CD changers weren't really a thing unless you were, like, driving around a lot. It works the same way in Star Rail? Okay. I remember just, I remember farming goblets. What was it? What's the stat? Elemental, what the heck's the goblet stat that everybody like most people want? It's not elemental resonance. What the heck? Elemental mastery. There you go. EM goblets are like the best that you could get in that game for a lot of characters. By the way, I'm friends with someone that's a larger streamer. And he was like, you should go back and play Genshin Impact. And I'm like, I really don't want to go back and play Genshin Impact. He's like, The story's been fantastic. You'll really enjoy it. Go ahead and go back and play it, and I'll show you guys what I ended the game on. So maybe one day soon, after we're done with HSR story, maybe we'll go back to Genshin Impact. I have so much to do. Where I left on Wanderer banner. So Genshin Impact. Genshin is genuinely a great game. It just isn't for everybody for a number of reasons. Yeah, I think that, look, here's the thing, right? I think that I never saw one of those things in my life. My dad does have a lot of CDs though. Yeah, Josie, basically CD changers were one of those things that like when I say my brother had it in the back of his car, it was like stashed in a corner and you had to take a cover off so that you could put the CDs in each one of the changers.
I'll give you
God.
a hand.
Do you guys remember the GameCube discs that were super small? And they were pushing like the mini CDs for like such a long time? I don't know if it was just me. But okay. To give everybody an idea of what we've been doing. We just had Yokai show up. Of course you have a GameCube. Dude, I still have my GameCube in my living room right now with a Game Boy player hooked up to the bottom. I was one of the only kids I know that owned a Sega Dreamcast. Like growing up, right? So to give you guys an idea of the time that I grew up in, right? I grew up in like the Nintendo. So when I was young, when I was like maybe like 6 to 8, we're skipping the meme numbers, so we're going straight from 6 to 8. I had probably Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64 right around that time. Then I got a Sega Dreamcast, right? Because my parents were well off when I was younger. And like when I say well off, I mean like better off. Just remember that you were talking about Yokai and you want to finish showing up after you finish talking about this. Thank you, Nightfall. Thank you. You get me, dude. I have ADHD like the wazoo. Like out the wazoo, man. All over the place. So, okay, so I grew up with a GameCube, right? I also grew up, so like, you know, my mom was like super techie. My mom like loved working with PCs, doing all this stuff, was always on top of it. She got like a comp sci degree back when a lot of people didn't have that. Thank you for skipping the meme numbers. I relatively know your age because my dad grew up with Duck Hunt and such since your dad's 48. Yeah, Josie, I mean, all I'll say is this, right? Like, I'm not near your dad's age. I'll say that. I'm not that old. But I'll tell you all this, that like the games that we grew up on PC with was like, got a lurk already, Corvin. You know what? Screw it. Let's just talk about story-wise. I can talk about games all the time. Stuff gets thrown on ADHD stuff all the time. Corvin, have a great lurk. Thanks for hanging out, bud. I super appreciate you. So, okay, so... Oh, and by the way, I improved your Nangong and your Miyabi. Hell yeah, dude. I was watching people talk about stats of... Okay, so I'm a guy that likes to go through and look at stats sometimes. I was going online and I was looking at stats of teams, and people were talking about the Nangong Miyabi team, and that stuff looks disgusting. That looks so good. I'm so hyped for it, dude. Nightfall, I'll check your stuff out right after this. But story-wise, okay, so let's loop back. We'll get to the story. We'll get there eventually. So story-wise, Yokai just showed up. Yokai took over the HDD, and man, Nightfall, you missed it. I was telling Corvin earlier. That was probably one of my favorite scenes I think I've had in all of Season 2. Yokai is written so well comparatively to when I say comparatively, I mean Yokai is written so well as a foil to Fairy, if that makes sense. Right? Like, you know how Fairy's very I'll be sure to watch it. I like that scene. No worries, dude. Don't feel ever obligated for that type of stuff. But man, dude, that scene is so good, man. That is one of my favorites, and I just like Yokai is written very much like the I'm pretty sure all the AIs are one big dysfunctional family. It very much feels like that. My current predictions for what's going on in the story right now, I haven't gone that far, right? We are trying to convince Arya to not quit, even though she's malfunctioning right now after interacting with previous versions of herself, or not of herself, models that are like her. So essentially, what we're hold on, I gotta put the controller down because my ADHD is kicking in. Okay, so all that happened. We're convincing Arya to stay. I think that her helpful Wisp character, right? The AI that she's talking to is actually Fairy, because it talks a lot like Fairy. And then the one time that the HDD was involved or was compromised, right? It was Yokai talking to her, and Yokai like spreading misinformation or doing whatever. So, also Yokai feels very like, I don't know how else to put it. Villain-wise, he feels like, he doesn't feel like a Loki type villain. He feels like a hybrid between, Yokai's the younger sibling that always gets compared to the older sibling and now is extremely petty. Dude, Yokai feels like a Frieza-esque villain, if that makes sense. Like personality-wise. I don't know how else, I don't know why I'm getting like major Frieza vibes from Yokai, but I feel like that's where it's gonna go. Like, well-written anime villain that is just a villain, and that's okay. Also, as I'm getting, like, older, right, I'm really appreciating villains that are just villains. And there's no need to, like, do anything further for it. It's just, hey, this person's pretty evil. Oh, right, you said I could put W engines on the display thing, right? Well, I don't remember what this was. Also, I do like that the records on the shelves are Zenless and Zero. And Zenless looks to be a dragon. And Zero's a broken record. Alright, that's sick. So much has happened today. An idol group on the verge of disbanding, plus that cocky AI who came and provoked Fairy. My head's a mess. I thought this commission was wrapped up, but now it's back on the schedule. Wait, I haven't even told the client yet. If I fall asleep now, I won't have to think about any of this anymore. So many unfinished tasks, but you do your best and fall asleep anyway. I got 20k on Deadly Assault with Miyabi and Nangong against an ice-resistant boss. It's wild. So people were saying that the new character that's coming out, who's Anomaly Ice, is going to be very good into crit-resistant teams, right? Because she's Anomaly Ice. But, like, Miyabi's just built different. I feel like Miyabi's just built way different. You're really punctual today, Jane. Not sure what you two are up to this time. Oh, whoops. Alright, well, I skipped ahead a little bit. That's fine.
Me and Wise are here, Nangong. And
Nangong.
we brought a new guest.
I keep saying Nangzhuang or Nangguang when it should be Nangong.
Hi. I heard your show is happening on the evening of Gilded Carrot Day.
Good morning. We do have tickets left, but today's a bit special. How about this? Stay and watch our show first, and then decide if you want to buy a ticket.
It'd be my pleasure.
Vesper, who promised to come to the show, also shows up.
Nangong.
Miss Vesper! Aryan!
This is... Oh, I didn't expect to run into you here, Miss Vesper.
Dude, the other thing that I noticed that's super good about this patch overall is everybody's so much more expressive.
Hello. I'm a huge fan. I heard you're performing at the Gilded Carrot Day lighting ceremony, and...
Yeah, Arya's a very dear friend of mine. Since I can't make it to the show on Gilded Carrot Day, I absolutely had to come to the rehearsal today.
Oh, I see.
What's with all this sudden tension? Jane doesn't seem like a Vesper fan, so why ask her like that? Maybe it's because of what happened before, plus Vesper being an intelligent construct, maybe that put Jane on alert. Miss Vesper, Arya and Suna have been talking about you nonstop. Let's go surprise them backstage. Then excuse us for now, managers, and our lovely new guest. Hang tight, the show's about to start. So one thing that I think is like very crazy is how people kind of knew that Cersei backing down was going to lead to Vesper being on stage, and Vesper probably getting corrupted is what's going to cause someone's life being in danger. Yeah, you were acting odd just now. Did you notice something off, or is there something up with Vesper? Oh, sharp eye, young manager, but curious about a guest who's about to take the stage at the lighting ceremony. It's only natural. But that's not how you came across. If any leads, I hope you tell Wise and me. We're still handling that commission for PubSec after all. 2.6 is considered more of a return to form. It's structured more like Season 1 chapter than a Season 2 chapter. That's why it feels different to you. Oh, no, I'm talking about, like, the animations of the, like, the animations of the Angels of Delusion and, like, Sissia and everybody kind of, like, all together being, like, way more cartoonish. But I do like the return to form. I haven't looked into Vesper, but it's all unproven rumors so far. Besides, I'm just a regular member of the audience just now. Let's just enjoy the show. The little angels seem a little bit nervous. Perhaps a well-timed bout of cheering will loosen them up. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do more cheering.
Falling into Delusion Field.
I don't know why I'm focusing so hard for the rhythm part. Man, I actually like the little bit of cheering part that you get, right? And the fact that, like...
That was an amazing show. I'm honored to have had the chance to watch.
I'm very, very happy that they put stuff like that in.
I'm sure tomorrow's real performance
because it's like not enough to really go through. Everyone is very well animated. Nangong was an angel, was the angel I wanted back when the concept was first shown prior to the game's release. Getting to know all three of them has made me like them a lot. Their faction intro cutscene is very funny. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. When they introduced them, it was very, very good.
Thank you, Miss Beth.
As for the dance moves earlier, I've got a few notes.
Okay.
I think your performance was excellent. Tomorrow's show should go smoothly.
Time sure flies. If Wise hadn't said anything, I'd have completely missed that Gilded Carrot Day is tomorrow.
We'll make the most of the time we have left.
Man, Arya doing this whole entire thing, and she's like, I gotta leave. I'm planning to leave. I'm planning to abandon you. Cecilia hesitates, glancing at Arya, who's turned her head away to avoid her gaze, leaving Cecilia unsure whether to speak.
Miss Cecilia?
If there's anything you want to comment on, please just be direct. Guessing what humans
I
are
think
thinking has never been my
one of the things that I really like is because they write characters in the fashion that they do that aren't like so like in ZZZ, I feel like that the characters are written like way more to be together as a troupe or a group or whatever. So their interactions feel way more natural than like when I was doing stuff in Genshin and when I was doing stuff. But I mean, it also might be because while stuff's serious, it isn't as serious as Genshin and HSR.
I think
like they have more comedic relief.
It's just that my emotional control on stage isn't strong
Arya
enough.
degrading herself this chapter made me sad. Yeah, 100%. And then like Suna's doing this thing where she's degrading herself to be like to pull Arya out of it, but like it's actually quite insane. Hold on, I'm getting multiple messages.
Intelligent constructs can feel sad and discouraged too.
They're written to bounce off of each other. They're their own people, and you can tell that they're friends. 100%. And that's one thing that I really like. It feels like characters are written as their own individuals. And, like, that, you know, they try to find ways that the individuals bounce off of each other, if that makes
For
sense.
an intelligent construct, managing emotions, performing happiness, it's not as simple as you think.
Aria, why would you say something like that? We never thought that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's just...
It's really funny because
There have been so many conflicting data streams lately, piling up with that anomaly signal.
Suna has this thing where, like, Suna has this thing, like, they write her like she's whiny and she's sad and she's depressing, but I don't actually view her that way. I view her that, like, she's the person that pulls everybody out by kind of, like, pushing herself down and making people, and, like, you know, being like a, well, if you say this, what does that say about me type of thing. This is who they are. This is what they care about. This is how they behave around X person, layers upon layers. Yeah, and that's how you know that it's good writing. Like, unironically, like, I'm not trying to poo-poo on anyone else. There's no, like, this is not a comparison to other stuff. This is just saying, look, ZZZ is just really well written.
My processing slows down, my joints lag. I can't deliver my best performance. I'm really...
Aria, if something's wrong, you...
Really? I only wish I could forget as easily as humans do. Everything from before I woke up and that time I sang with someone else's voice. Humans. Is it really so hard for you to understand an echo that lingers? Especially after all these years. Having changed your appearance and voice. Lady Cersei?
Aria,
Sorry, I need some time to handle my own emotions.
If
you're willing to believe, intelligent constructs
like,
can also
the
be
problem
overwhelmed
is
by
that she feels very othered by being an intelligent construct because she's around humans all the time and pretending to be human, right? So maybe that's why she feels like she's pretending to put on all these emotions. Because, you know, she's all about illusions and all this other stuff. Suna will punch her own arm thinking it'll heal her friends when it only makes her friends feel the same pain. 100%. Arya runs out of the studio alone.
Suna, let's give Aria a little time alone. I'll go talk to her later.
I don't think that's true. Or at least, it's not all your fault. Aria, ever since she came back from Lemnian
Oh, jeez, Josie, that stinks.
She's been a little sick.
Yeah, my brother and I are still trying to figure out how to fix that virus.
Then I guess the girls should each do some Nango, Suna, maybe.
I definitely think Vesper's gonna get infected, right? Like, the whole goal is to get Vesper infected.
Did she go out for some fresh air?
And to have Vesper, like, harm, you know, like, go crazy and murder someone, right? Like, and also, I guess I should say this, right? People always get angry when certain things are predictable in storylines, when, honestly, it's not a bad thing if something's predictable, because it means that the story's well written enough that the reader can put the thread together, or put the threads together. Right? People used to say this about, like, Sherlock Holmes and other stuff like that, and they're like, no one would like a mystery novel if the butler came out of nowhere and was the killer, right? Or the killer was a stranger that no one met. The fact that the butler ends up being the killer at the end of the mystery novel and you can predict who it's going to be based on motives means it's written pretty well. All right, sorry. Okay, let's see. A construct attacks someone. It happened inside an hollow. I saw with my own eyes right here, right there at the construct. That totally normal just went berserk and attacked everyone. This frail young lady didn't stand a chance. I think until I heard a sound that I couldn't hear a sound anymore and scrambled around. Please stay away from here. Okay, so this person is doing whatever. Arya feels like she's living a lie because of who she is and what she's doing. After all, if you knew that a person liked the version of yourself you presented to them, would you worry about being anyone else around them? Well, I mean, I think I talked a lot about it earlier, being like, you know, an allegory for live streaming, right? A lot of people put on a personality for live streaming. Now, I don't want to be like, oh, but I'm different, I'm not like the other girls type of thing, right? But like, for all the time that I've been live streaming, even before I was a VTuber and I was under like another handle doing like other stuff, I was always just me when I stream, right? The idea is that I like put effort into pushing and entertaining and doing other stuff. Like, I get like this, you know, if you make a fake person of who you are or whatever. I learned forever ago that when you do this type of stuff and you present yourself and you do all these things, you don't want to try to create a persona. You just want to be you, dialed up to a certain level. It makes you a little more vulnerable when things go wrong, but like it makes things a lot easier in the long run. I'm at the CNOP. Don't spread rumors. Person getting attacked in the photo is me, but it wasn't Arya who attacked me. It's those two constructs. The manager knows. Someone, no, not someone. Something saw what happened, then lied and said my construct friend went haywire and attacked me. I completely get what you mean. In Arya's case, it's different because she's more or less a different... Yes, that is 100%, right? She's trying to fit in as a human rather than... Like, obviously, like, what I was saying was more of an allegory, right? But, like, Arya's like this because she's trying to pretend to be a human.
So it was caught on camera, huh?
Because she wants to be more human.
I can really deny. My kind really are dangerous constructs. And
It's different because she's more or less a different species of sentient. Correct, right? Imagine an alien life form pretending to be human and then trying to get people to accept her for not being human. That's literally, it's the same thing.
Present.
Oh no, Wishing Sprite's back. Alright, Yokai, what are you gonna tell Arya to do? You're gonna tell Arya to, like, go Android 16 himself? Or herself in the middle of the crowd?
You poor thing. There's something...
I feel like you're somehow different for an intelligent construct like me.
It also doesn't help that she's got a terrible voice in her ear, 100%.
So you actually know it. It's okay. If it hadn't left you, how else would I have gotten the chance to become your new wishing sprite? Just listen to my advice. It'll be a lot more useful than what you got before.
This is also a coming-of-age story, right? Because her being like this is like a lot more like what a teenage girl would feel in this, or like not even a teenage girl, a teenager in general, of being comfortable in your own skin and making a public persona at school or in your friend groups or whatever, just trying to be a person. You know, it feels like it's written to be this coming-of-age story for her.
Does a construct who can't even control her own logic core really deserve to have such sparkling delusions?
Oh, don't you understand, Arya? The reason you can't get what you want isn't because of your own weakness, but because of the prejudice you face. As a construct.
Prejudice?
Think about it carefully, Arya. You're a construct. As long as your logic core keeps running, you can have you're stronger than humans, more precise, more intelligent. You should be taking the lead role.
But Nangong and Suna already handed me the lead role a long time ago.
You fool. Fine then, I'll spell out the answer you so desperately sought. On the path you wish to pursue, you are destined to be nothing but a failure.
This is Yokai looking to be like, Arya, what you need to do is you need to slaughter the humans, conquer them, force them into slavery.
I knew it.
Delusions. As a construct, the fastest way to influence human emotions is to open fire on them.
But the cool thing is that what we're seeing right now is literally what happened to Lockspring, right? This is almost one for one what happened to Lockspring.
What? No!
If you want to try a different approach, when it comes to igniting emotions and spreading inspiration, you have no beating heart, no warmth in your body.
I don't have those.
The vulnerability, authenticity, imperfection of human idols. You don't have any of that. You're just a fancier performance machine, destined to never resonate with a human audience.
Yokai, you wanna know what would be really funny?
And unlike those soft, harmless human girls, that uncontrollable logic core of yours is gonna cause trouble for your friends sooner or later. Stop wasting your processing power on trivial things like emotions. You've turned your back on the path of constructs. You might as well fall into eternal slumber.
Slumber is fine. I should have walked away a long time ago.
Man, I think Yokai's like just being Yokai's just being a little shit.
But you've still got one last use. The human that Fairy cares about seems to be over there. Thank you for your help, dear AA. Good night.
No! You can't!
Oh no, forcing Arya to fight and kill Wise? The despairing construct once again awakens, but this time she raises her weapon at companions she once protected. This is kind of cool though, because like people who genuinely can
evacuate everyone immediately.
People who could genuinely fight Arya are here though. Oh, and it is Jane, which is sick.
Suna, watch out. You head back first.
I do really like that they made her an archer class. It's something that
Such touching friendship.
you are right. I wasn't thinking about the music. Man, I should really play Jane a lot more. That's all this taught me.
Trajectory finalized.
Did I did not even dodge that. That's fine. It's been so long since I played Jane, man. I keep forgetting how to get into that.
Operating at critical levels.
Oops. I forgot that I could perfect dodge it too, right? Oh. I gotta remember how I build up my gauge. I don't think it's just mashing, but it could be. Alright, there is something morbid about Suna just deciding after a while that
Oh, I can't.
both dodging and parrying are allowed. Gauge, okay.
Operating at critical levels.
Oops. I'm locked. Oh god, I'm locked. I can't believe she locked me out of all my stuff because I got hit.
Firepower locked and loaded.
I want to send all the bad guys flying!
Man, I need to like go back and play a little bit more. Just more Jane and more everything, dude. Oh. I think this game just genuinely rewards, unless you're playing someone that wants to be on the field more, right? This game genuinely rewards parrying more often. Yeah, there's something super morbid about her taking photos of while she's beating the crap out of her.
Suna, thank goodness I didn't hurt you. Never again.
She's already lost control under that intelligent entity's influence. I'm taking her with me. Once the investigation's done, and if she gets her mind back and passes the forbidden fruit test again, I'll bring her right back.
We didn't learn what the forbidden fruit test was, right? I don't believe we did.
What? No.
Miss Team Leader?
If I'm not mistaken,
Oh? What makes you say that?
you didn't seem very interested in our performance. Taking that earlier post into account, plus your comment that Arya's situation is just like previous cases, it seems you were all— And sure, something unexpected happened. but Arya can't even move right now. We just want to keep her...
Rangong, calm down. Let me be clear. I have nothing against Arya. But this case is serious.
I'll be real
It's
honest.
not even within my authority. I just need to make sure it stays under control.
Jane is 100% in the right here.
Right. Belle and I got dragged into this because of that client. If we can we don't want to make things harder for Jane, but we can at least...
You lock eyes with Belle and subtly raise her phone to show you from what's on the screen she's already contacted
Let's
Barry.
get everyone settled down first. Sorry. I brought Jane because I was worried yokai might do something drastic. And Jane's suggestion earlier was purely out of duty. Let's all just calm down. There has to be another option.
Manager, Exactly. If Arya was taken over because she'd been too down lately, or because something went wrong with her logic core, then Suna, Miss Cecilia, and I all share.
Oh, so they're saying arrest all
None
of them
you
instead of
did
it.
anything wrong. And Suna and I. Besides,
No,
if
that's
Miss
not true.
Jane hadn't been here today, we probably.
I see Miss Team Leader has thought it through.
No. Until you tell us what could happen next, Suna and I won't agree to you taking Arya
I mean,
away.
I feel like Arya's just going to be taken over
Even
again.
if she might put the safety of 6th Street's residents at risk? Little friends, that intelligent entity's capabilities are beyond anything you can imagine. This isn't some obstacle you can overcome with friendship.
Yeah, this isn't like a power of friendship
But
thing.
that also means it's beyond your ability to control, right? I've already looked into it. Every construct that went out of control with that distinctive purple glow in their eyes all recovered on their own. Public security has never given a clear explanation.
That's right, Miss Jane. You didn't mention what happened to those previous victims afterward. And if you can't even figure out the target who started all this,
I mean-
then your investigation would be what? Taking Arya apart, scanning her code, and digging through her memories just to make sure she doesn't lose control again?
That's true. They don't have a way to like purge the virus, right? All right, hold on, Suna.
By the rules. In New Eridu, no one, if it really comes to that, it'll only be because we've judged every other option to lead to even worse consequences.
They're just gonna throw her in a jail cell.
You heard Arya's last word. Besides, after fighting off the intelligent entity's influence as long as she could,
I mean, yes, she's technically not wrong,
to swamp her
100%.
instead. Doesn't that prove she meant no harm?
And technically not wrong is the best kind of
Your
not
read
wrong.
on Arya was spot on. But I have to reiterate, Yokai's abilities are not as simple as you think.
I wonder if we're gonna get a future in this game where we are going to get a artificial construct, or not, I'm sorry, intelligent. I gotta be careful because I want to use the term properly because they're technically viewed as civilians, so I don't want to be like, oh, artificial intelligence. If we're gonna get an intellectual construct uprising that's piloted by yokai.
So that intelligent entity called yokai.
I don't know what this wishing.
I don't think so at all. Their tone was totally different.
It's just this standoff drags on. Jane receives a special notification.
All right, little friends. Someone, somehow.
What do you mean? Are you saying you're not going to take Arya away?
But that doesn't mean I'm leaving her be.
There's enough of them to pull off something like that, so I can see that happening. Yeah, like, I think they're gonna do a, I think we're gonna see, like, this is like the classic, like, comics, like, Starro
The
type
client
thing,
said the manager's
where
intelligent
people are
entity
mind-controlled and
assistant
taken
claims
over.
it can let Arya hear the outside world again, even in her self-isolated state. I won't take her away.
By the way, did you see the live stream this morning, or do you just know what happened? I have not seen the live stream this morning. I just know a little bit about the patches, and that's about it. I know that we're getting 2.8, right? Which was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, I gotta... Like, it was either play this or Total War today, and I was like, man, as much as I want to play Total War, I gotta catch up.
Ferry actually managed to get in touch with that client.
I've been
and even promised to help
good at
Suna
staying
and Anko wake
blind
Arya up.
for everything
Looks
so
like
far.
Fairy's potential is definitely
But if there's
worth
something where
exploring.
you're like, hey, this won't hurt your opinion of the story too much,
Alright,
feel free
let's
to
head
talk
back to
about
the
it.
video store.
Okay.
No need to thank me. And just so you know, I'm still filing a report and submitting all.
To prevent any accidents, Jane took Arya back to the video store's workshop. She scoops Arya up easily. What a reliable woman. With Jane's help, you get Arya settled on the couch in the studio. Suna and Nangong. Oh, you're talking about the Miyabi store? Yes, I saw Miyabi's getting a skin, and it looks so good. Someone tweeted about it. Isn't that good? That's so good.
So, yeah, how do we get Arya to talk to us?
Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the
Man, Fairy, you're saying that thing that Arya said that was told to her about it by the sprite earlier. Huh. It's almost if, Fairy, that you are the sprite telling her all this stuff.
Hold on.
Oh, never mind.
Fairy
Thank you,
said
Wise.
just now.
Thank you for confirming the thing I just said.
I can send your voice messages straight to her logic, but whether or not her logic core will reactivate in response to your messages.
There's only one probability, and exactly.
Very well. Now,
She's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those things where she's like
audio data link.
consumed by misery, right?
Arya.
Oh, there you go. Literally that. Literally the anime trope of being consumed by misery.
Arya! Wait, what should we do? She doesn't
Zenless
seem to
Vinyl
be
pre-orders
responding.
open on the 29th. Zenless is coming to Steam, and they're adding a polychrome tracker to the game. Wait, do you mean like a polychrome tracker is in like how much you've spent? Or like where to get some?
Retrieving previous conversation logs from the
Zenless coming to
construct's
Steam is a
logic core
very good
storage data.
idea. I might order a Zenless vinyl for my house, even though I don't. I mean, I technically have a. All right, I got a story about vinyl players down the line. I might order the Zenless vinyl, unironically.
So, Arya's been quite. What a dummy! Arya, listen up! No matter what model of construct you are, and no matter what you went through before you met us, right now, you're Arya, the lead vocalist after everything we've been through together. You're still stuck on whether you're worthy or should be doing this?
It'll allow you to see the available.
matter.
That's a good idea. That is such a good idea. You know, it's one of those things that this really convinces me.
Have you forgotten
The more and more that I play ZZZ,
carefully
it
handpicked
convinces me that the ZZZ crowd, or like the devs for ZZZ, are trying to make their game as painless to play as possible.
We're together for one simple reason.
They feel like the most that are like, hey, our game is a game. Does that make sense? Star Rail got this first? Okay, then I gotta give credit to Star Rail. You know what I mean?
What
Like-
Nonggong and I have been hoping for, you've dreamed of it too. There's never been any human versus. Besides, we decided this together.
This is a crazy way to talk about human and
Sweetest
robot
delusions
relations.
to everyone. This is also our own.
I think it's a very cute way and a very good way to talk about, you know, to really bring up, because like they're addressing something that we never really talked about. We never really talked about if intelligent constructs were treated like civilians, what they were treated like. They were always just there, and they were always just accepted. And like we're getting to the point of, hey, let's talk about it, but let's talk about it in a very cute way, while also including stuff that feels a
all
little
those
different.
promises, and the reason we came together. Are you really going to forget it all just because you got sick?
Arya's logic core trembles faintly right on the edge of waking. Amidst her friends' voices, she reaches towards the new world that once made her gears dream. But the past clings to her like a last remaining shackle. Then through the phase, she hears a familiar voice. They're treated normally by most people, but there's plenty of people who have no interest in doing that. Yeah, 100%. Also, before I press a button, I guarantee they're going to sing to her to get her out of this haze.
Long time no see.
Oh, never mind.
New directive. Keep singing, and let new Eridu sink into a world of delusions. AHOLO type high intelligence tactical construct. All logic core command authorization restrictions have been removed.
Oh, okay. Wait, huh? All logic command authorization restrictions.
You're free.
That feels like a distant word. We stood together, lined up the moment she gave the order.
Wait.
We'd move S1, bring destruction and silence to every enemy.
Wait. Did Fairy used to command these
The ones
units?
we defeated. Were they really our enemies?
Hypothesis validated. Reflection image generated.
Reflection? That was me too.
Wait, hold on.
You still are part of a group.
Yes. Me and my companions. We looked into each other's
I don't think the people commanding her in the past were Fairy or was Fairy. Also, this is such a good background. I'm stealing it real quick. I started setting my background, like the ZZZ stills as my backgrounds, and it's been so good. It's been such a good idea.
And as soon as the music hit our ears, they've always wanted to be someone on that stage.
Hypothesis validated. Preparing the stage scene.
I never really had that chance. I once stood high because it was the optimal position for suppressing the enemy. I traded blows with whoever stood across from me, hurting them, getting hurt, and the body lying still below
This
that high
is-
spot. Was that really the enemy? Or was it just another
Man.
version of me?
I didn't know that we were getting Army PTSD as a sub-theme
Stage scene loading complete.
of being able to let go of your past as
The
being a
current
child
environment
soldier.
was generated based on stored data in your logic core.
Sketched over and over. The promise.
We're grabbing another still, guys. Another one for the pile.
I want to step onto the stage, because up in that optimal position, I can finally let those delusions fly. I'll throw my heart to the crowd, and they'll throw theirs right back. Our
Man,
excitement,
this is really,
together.
this is such a good story. I was like, oh, you know, haha, Arya dealing with the fact. The problem is that they take concepts that I think, one thing that ZZZ writers do really well is they take concepts that I think are overdone, and they, like, write it in a way that's interesting and that we care about.
This is the stage I love. The one I pictured, dreamed
They,
of,
you know, there's this idea of that there's a reason why tropes
stand on.
There's a reason why tropes are tropes, but I feel like the writing here was done so well.
The stage we angels of delusion are going to stand on.
Every story has been told before. All that matters is how you tell it. Yeah, basically.
Agreed.
Really?
Memory landscape loading.
Last stretch! We're gonna be late! Suna, pick it up! Wait! You were the one dragging your feet before we left Nangong, and now we're almost late, and you're blaming me for not being fast enough!
I don't know. Nangong is like very like. I see a lot of myself in Nangong. The funny thing is that I see a lot of myself in all three of the characters, which is very funny.
Suna, Nangong is just teasing you. As long as the three of us stick together, no one is ever getting left behind.
Everyone's written those themes a million times already. What are we supposed to write to actually stand out and make people notice us? Are you trying some new wild ideas, Suna? Personally, I think some themes never stop pulling an audience in.
Like love. Love never goes out of style, and it never gets boring.
Wait, is it doing the echo? Because it's both of her. It's her robot voice and her voice talking at the same time.
I told you I'm not crying. I
Oh.
just counted 78 encouraging comments at once, and that's all. Like I'd cry over that.
I was right about that? Sweet. That's so cool. Like the little stuff you pick up like that.
It's super hot today. Arya is the only one who feels cool to the touch. I have to hold on to her. Careful now. Your tears are about to rust Arya's joints.
It's okay. Suna can hug me all she wants. I'm cool in the summer, and I can be warm in the winter.
Very
Anytime
cute.
you need me, I'll be there.
This is so good.
So,
Okay, this is an HSR ass. You want to talk about like pictures? Oh God, I opened Spotify instead of my snipping tool. Hold on. You want to talk about like games or like scenes that look like stuff from other things? This looks like an HSR background or like HSR art, which was still pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
and old memories can open into something bright. Even my wildest dreams suddenly feel close enough to touch, as long as we're still by each other's side.
Congratulations, Arya. You're free. You can go back to your friends now.
Is it weird that Fairy's voice... I mean, it says unknown voice. We know it's Fairy, right? But Fairy's voice sounds way more crisp in here.
Okay.
I guess it's because it's being fed directly into her core.
Arya, finally! You're awake! Are you okay?
I'm alright now. Sorry for making you worry for so long.
The girls hug each other for a moment.
Well, look at that. Guess the villain here showed up at
That
the
and she
wrong
was
time,
talking more like
huh?
a person than she currently does? Yeah.
Do you need to check on Arya, Miss Jane?
Judging by how she looks right now, I'm guessing that won't be necessary anymore. I've already filed the incident report. Someone might check in with Arya later just to keep tabs on her, but I don't think it'll affect your rehearsal or the show. Congrats, Arya. You're still a free citizen of New Eridu. Make sure to thank your group mates. And those two mysterious managers.
You know, it's crazy because they're talking about like them losing their voices or losing their mind and like no longer being a free citizen. It's the same thing as people when they commit crimes.
Huh, looks like Arya's not fully back yet. Am I hearing her right? Yeah, seriously, Arya, saying thank you to us? You must be trying
I'm guessing
if
that
that's
if
why you're acting all distant. Oh no, without our precious lead vocalist, Angels of Delusion is doomed.
No, hey, both of you, stop interrupting. I still haven't thanked the managers.
No need to be so
No
formal.
need to be so formal with us. Val and I are your secret keepers.
Yeah, after Wise got back from Reverb Arena, he dragged me in as his... Finally being able to say it out loud feels amazing.
Secret keep...
Managers?
Bribing the managers won't work!
Okay, that's
Captain,
pretty
someone
funny.
here is breaking the Angels of Delusion to be on... Approved.
Wait,
Since last night...
then it has a...
2 votes in favor, and 1 absent. It passed on the spot.
Man,
As for the exact
Nongong
punishment,
is such a conniving person, and I love it in like the best way.
to thank the 2 of you managers, from now on, your show tickets and bar drinks at 404 are on Arya. Wait, you're agreeing to something so expensive just like that? Oh, that's Arya for you, with all that hollow commission experience. It's probably just some silly talk like, I'll find a way to quietly leave Angels
That's-
of Delusion, so I won't be a
Nongong
burden.
is so good.
Even
I
if
didn't
you
like
know
her at the beginning,
Don't tell
and
the
now I think
others.
she's one of my favorites.
Nongong, isn't that exactly what you guessed last night? Yeah, you can practically read Arya's worries on her eye screens.
Is it really that obvious?
Now that Arya's doing better, I can finally report back to the client.
The other thing that I think has come such a long way is that the delivery of these characters, like the voice actors, are very, very well done.
No trouble at all. Besides, Arya, you're way stronger than what you just showed. If we run into each other in the hollow because of some commission... yeah.
After confirming Arya's condition, Jane heads back. Vesper and Cecilia are still worried about Arya, so Nongong and Suna decide to hurry back and tell them what's going on.
Arya, should we go find Miss Cecilia and clear things up?
Yeah. In any case, both Miss Cecilia and Lady Cersei have always been people I look up to.
Can I tell you something crazy? Some of the funniest lines from this patch were suggested by either the directors or the actors themselves. Dude, that's how some of the best stuff is. Best example being the miasma joke. Yeah, the miasma joke, the Sissia miasma joke earlier was so well delivered. And I genuinely laughed my ass off there. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't remember what my whole point with GameCube stuff was earlier. Okay. Hey, Nightfall, how long do you think I have for the rest of this story? Because I'm getting about to be 3.5 hours. Yeah. Please, I appreciate you. Oh, this is their box. I'm probably like a little bit over halfway through, I'd say. Because this might be a good stopping point for the night. And then I'll just pick it back up tomorrow and we'll beat it. And then if we don't have enough stuff to do tomorrow, story-wise, after we beat this, then I'll probably work on team building and like getting stuff together and like training characters and learning a little bit more. Or we'll watch some like lore videos on some other stuff, or I'll put together a like a patch, like tier list or something like that. I got 2 hours left from here. Okay, then I'm going to pause here, and I'll do the rest tomorrow because normally, you know how it is. If I was just blazing right through this, it'd be 2 hours, right? Like if I was just not chatting, but like I chat so much during all this. So, alrighty, I got one poll left. We're gonna just throw a YOLO poll at the. No luck, no YOLO here. So. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it. I will go. I'm gonna go get some dinner and hang out and paint. Yes, Nightfall. Before I head out, I'm gonna check your stuff right now. Forgot about that. Okay, so let me pause that. I gotta go to friends list, right? So I gotta go to this friends list. This was you, right? Of course, yeah, because you were doing... I didn't want to mess it up, so...
This is the path.
All right, let's see what you got. Oh, man. You said did you rework your, Nangong? Or was it was both, right? That you, like, fine-tuned? Nangong and Miyabi? Okay. All right, so looking immediately at your anomaly proficiency +3. Your Nangong's M1 now? Jeez, that's crazy. What's the M1 do? Whenever EX special attack breaks unbearable weight of love or basic attack hits an enemy. That's very, very strong, right? I'm pretty sure that's very good. And when entering, it's restored to maximum. Dude, that M1 is so strong. Okay, let's look at number 2. Attack percent and anomaly proficiency. All right, I'm kind of jelly. Anomaly proficient. Okay. That's not bad for a Freedom Blues, right? Flat attack and percent attack. Jelly. Dude, what the hell are these? What the hell are these rolls, man? That's so good, dude. And then you're almost at everything maxed out. Are you gonna use hamster cages for just DPS, right? Is that what we use hamster cages on for carries? Like Miyabi, like, deserves it. Like, there's no other person that you want to use hamster cages on. Attack, crit rate, and attack 2. Dude, I'm so jelly. That's such a good piece, man. Attack damage, attack, crit damage, crit rate. Those are really good rolls. Dude, what? I'm sorry. What the hell? This, I don't mean to gas you up, Nightfall, but man, dude, it's really, really good. Dude, that's insane. 80% crit rate. Stunners benefit from the from daze because of the bonus on daze skills. Bonus of daze on. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you want to use it on. You want to use it on their anything that gives them a bonus daze, right? Which would be their auto attack. And then anything extra, which is probably their EX, right? Especially because the passive. What's the... Man, dude, Nangong is so busted.
We can go out anytime.
I think I'm gonna not pull on some of the new characters. I'm gonna pull for basic EX, ultimate, and quick assist. Hell yeah. Dodge can be left alone most of the time. Yeah, because a lot of the time you're just not doing dodge at all, right? Well, excuse me. Dude, that's so sick. All right. I will go through... Wait, did I not add you? Yeah, we're already friends. Okay. Sweet. I was about to say, like, I have friends on here. And I'm like, how do I not already have you? Alrighty. Hey, Natefall. Thanks for showing me your stuff, dude. I'm motivated to go back and do my team building, man. Let me tell you, like, right now. Like, my Arya's okay. The thing that's really concerning me is the fact that I'm getting limited by, Nongung needs a better 3 and 4, but we're nearly there. I mean, you're gonna get it just through going through and, like, doing your weeklies. But, like, I'm stuck at weeklies right now. I'm stuck with Notorious Hunts, right? Because, like, you know, I've been buying my boxes for Notorious Hunts, buying what I need to upgrade, and then doing them per week. There's nothing else I can do, right? I just have to wait. I also don't want to spend all my stuff into Arya yet, because I'm not really playing her. No need to wait? Wait, I could just... wait, what do you mean I can spend stamina on those? I thought I could only do 3 Notorious Hunts a week. Pursue the depths. I see. I see. I'm an idiot. I've been sitting here not using Pursuit to the Depths for 3 free runs per week. Do we know when they changed that? I thought it was just capped at 3 runs per week. Is that from... Because I remember in season 1, yeah, it was probably at the beginning of season 2 that they changed that, right? That's probably like a start of season 2 thing, because I remember having to wait each week. So, well, now I can spend my stamina on stuff. Like, because, like, I don't know if you know this, but, like looking at my...
Do you want...
what's my other DPS that I'm looking at? Like, looking at my seed, right? Like, my seed is literally, like, ready to go, basically ready to go to upgrade, right? Almost all the way up, and I'm literally just waiting on Notorious Hunts. So.
You know.
Okay, so my goal is to, over the next couple days, you can fix that really quick now that you know this. Yeah, 100%. I think it's probably what I'll be doing off stream while I'm hanging out with friends tonight in voice chat.
Awaiting further instructions.
So.
It's our turn.
Alrighty, I will be back tomorrow, probably around, oh gosh, probably around like 2 or 3 p.m. So, Eastern. So, yeah. Alrighty, Nightfall, Corvin, Chels, everybody that came out today, thank you so much for hanging out. Josie, thanks for hanging out in YouTube. You can look at my seed if it helps you get sorted. Hell yeah, dude. I've been using recommendations, but I will definitely check it out. I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know who's live right now. Then I can go raid. Let me go check. Give me 1 second. I think Tom's live. We could go raid Tom. Actually, we're gonna raid my buddy Hito. My buddy Hito's playing Classic WoW. Cool guy. Give him some love and attention. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a fantastic night. Thanks again for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more ZZZ. See you guys.